everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. How are y'all doing out there today? Give me a second. I'm trying to see what my I'm trying to see if my um station here will work. Because I'm just testing it out because it haven't been working lately. Actually to do shows. So give me a second. I want to just see what it works. So I'm doing something really quickly. Hey y'all. Okay, because this is actually on my new phone. So I'm gonna see if it works on my new phone. Cause like I'm gonna just check it out to see. Okay, keep playing music. Okay, let's see what it works. All right. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. I am your host, Wiley. I want to say thank you to the producers. I did went to the PO box, so thank you for this beautiful gift. Thank you to the hat, the watch, the polo shirt. Also, I want to give a special shout out to Shades Creations. Like my products came today, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, like your skin be on point." So I have my brightening glow. Like this is like my for like oily skin. Got that. I don't know if y'all gonna be sick, but I got all these lights on. She gave me all my products, and this stuff smells really good. Some lotion. Oh my gosh. That came today. I gotta ask her what this powder stuff is. I don't know what I'm at. And this got joint cream, organic vegan joint cream, muscle and joint cream. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use that because my joints be all the way. Got my different soaps. Got this. Ooh, this smells good. Ooh, this smells good. I can't wait to use that on my body. So, what's up, everybody? I have been, running around in these physical streets, getting prepared for my Chicago trip, and everybody has been saying, Wiley, why are you going to Chicago? Well, first and foremost, I had a tremendous falling out with 90% of my family. It was terrible. It was public. It was a very nasty battle. And during that time, I didn't know what manic was and what manic is and what is bipolar, what is schizophrenic, what is any of that. I didn't know any of that. Well, I did know what is schizophrenic because my uncle, he was diagnosed with a mental illness and he's in a mental institution to this day, one of my uncles. And so I did know that, and I did know he would hear voices and etc. And so I still didn't know what it meant, right? And I thought that I was so sane that nothing was wrong with me. But then one day I just snapped and I went off one family. I'm just a sweet, quiet, go to church, go to choir rehearsal. I'm going to all of these entities. And I was just one day I snapped. And when I say snap, I was cussing out everybody. I wasn't sleeping, was not eating. Everybody was getting cussed out. It was a lot of components were going on. I was very confused. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I literally snapped. I was in and out of hospitals, not mental hospital, but I was go to ER because I wasn't feeling well. And I would be in there snapping on a doctor, snapping on a nurse, everybody. I was just going off and just going off. But if anybody, I forgot, let me slow down a little bit. If anybody want to get any of those products, just go to shadescreations.com and use the promo code Wiley for 20% off. So if you want any products, you can go to shadescreations.com. If you need any information, help, just DM me and I help you to get in contact with it. But I was going through a lot in Chicago. And y'all, I'm going to keep my composure because I do want to tell the story. I don't care how many times I tell the story. But I didn't know it was going to really trigger me until I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to Chicago. Okay, I booked the flight. And all of these emotions just really triggered me. And it's just going back when I first was originally in Chicago before I was kicked out. But I will just never forget at that time, I was doing Facebook shows with my Wiggins. I was doing my blog talk radio show We broke a story that in Atlanta. It got a lot of views. Many of you all know me from that story, from the Star Milan story. And, I'll be on the phone with Wiggins for hours, just as sweet. Nothing was wrong. And then I started to go off on him. Then we started to break up. I started to go off. I really, like in my online presence, it really started to get really weird. But never like I was going off on family. So then I had met up with my cousin Tank, and I moved with him. And then I was going back and forth to the church, getting back on the altar, going back and forth from church lifestyle, the church lifestyle, church lifestyle. I was just going back and forth. Then one day, it was like a multiple of days because I was able to look back at the documents of me in and out of the hospital, but multiple of days. It started, I was going off on everybody. I was cussing everybody out. I was cussing out everybody, like my family. And I never thought I would ever get mad at my uncle. And my uncle is a pastor of a church. And he's a bishop, still is to this day in Chicago. And I never had a problem and an issue where I'm being confrontational with him because I thought he was my God. Really, I was, anything he needed me to do, I would do. If he needed me to come to the church and do this, clean up, vacuum, cut the grass, I was very active in the church, directing the choir. Then our relationship started to go really, really sour. It just started to go sour. And I just remember, and I'm interjecting on my Wiggins because he kind of know a little part of what was going on in that time, because I used to call him and say, hey, man, I'm getting some work done to the house. And I was trying to do too much, trying to remodel the house. Didn't even have enough money to remodel the house. So I said, I'm going to remodel. Then I was asking all my granny, her kids, to contribute. They didn't want to contribute. So I just started to go off. Then my grandmother fell. It was a lot of stuff going on. Then my sister just had her baby. And I felt like I was under a lot of pressure. Then it just one day led into another. I wasn't sleeping for one day. Then another day I was up, went to work. Then another day I went to work, didn't sleep. And I would just drink energy drinks. Mind you, I'm up for days. And then one particular day, I was cussing out everybody. The police came over one day, came over that morning. They left. I'm a resident, came back. And then it just started to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Then all of these different family members was coming. They was like, what is going on with Marquise? He's weird. Then a rumor leaked. He's on drugs. He's addicted to drugs. He's on drugs. And my uncle said, are you on drugs? And I'm not on drugs. And blah, blah. I just snapped, but it potentially looked like I was high and on drugs. And I ain't smoke nothing or shoot up nothing. But I was just cussing out everybody. And I will never forget it. The police came to my granny house. I was staying with her. And it was like, we can't do nothing. He's a resident. What can we do? He ain't breaking no crimes. He's just sitting cussing. She's not in danger. He ain't put his hands on nobody. All he's doing is just cussing. It's not illegal. He's in the restaurant. And I'll never forget the officers from District 7. They came to my granny house. Oh, Marquise, come walk with us. Go take a trip downtown. Walk with us. I was like, I'm under arrest. And I wasn't done, but I couldn't stand him then. I still can't stand police now. I have a little respect for him, but back in the day, I'm under arrest. I'm under arrest, and y'all can't do me like that. It ain't illegal. I'm going off on them. And so they left. They said, nothing we can do. It's out of our hands. This is a family dispute. He have not committed a crime. And then the police called him this time. This is like the 5th time the police came because they kept coming. Because they kept calling. They wanted me out the house. We want you out. And then they talked my grandmother into saying, Marquise, I want you to go. They're just manipulating your mind. They're telling you they want me out. I live for, I'm not going nowhere. Blah, 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 blah. Then the sergeant, he was like, I'm tired of keep coming out. I'm tired of having my officers come out here. Just told my mother, just say you have guardianship over Marquise. Just say you have guardianship. Just say that. Just say guardianship. So we can take him to St. Bernard Hospital and put him in a mental institution. So I still had on my CNA uniform because I was up for days, one showering or nothing, you know. Then the police, then my mother said, yes, I have guardianship. She just blatantly lied. She didn't have no guardianship. I have her own mind. You ain't have nothing over here. Okay. So I'm live streaming on Facebook. Then the police came. They said, okay, Mr. Wiley, it was big police officer. Okay, Mr. Wiley, we're going to take you. So they put me in handcuffs, put me in a paddy wagon. Mind you, I've never had handcuffs on me in my entire life. That was before the library, nothing. So they put me in a paddy wagon, drove me from my grandmother's house to St. Bernard. My mother left because she had no documents over me at all. So I'm sitting there, and the nurse was like, let me do the blood pressure. And I knew about blood pressure because I was taking people's blood pressure on the regular. And I said, you know, it's not going to work. You need another blood pressure machine because I knew it was a defective machine. So I just said he needed it. And I said, he don't know what he's talking about. And then she came back and said, oh, I need another blood pressure. I see, I know this. Looking like, is this guy really? How do you know this stuff? So, and then I said to the nurse, I was like, is there any way they can take these handcuffs off? Because I'm not committing no crime. I'm not violent or anything. Right? Can they take it off? So she asked off to take the handcuffs off. So they took the handcuffs off of me. Then we left that. They took my body. And they put me in this room, this locked unit where I could see like the doctors and windows and individual. It was like individual like rooms. Like you had like little curtains in each part of it. But you can see the doctors. It's like a locked unit where you can't go nowhere. So I'm just talking to people, just talking regular, just saying what was going on. I'm seeing homeless people. Now, mind you, I've never been where I could not go free. Never was in a locked unit. So we talking, and eventually the person, I guess my social work, he was like, you know, Mr. Wiley, what's going on? I was like, they lied. My mother don't have any custody over me. She don't have guardianship. I have my right mind. I'm not suicidal. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have a mental illness. All that stuff I did not have then. So I was telling him all the truth. You can Google my name. I'm a state worker, et cetera, et cetera. So he did all that. They let me go. I knew something was wrong with me because they gave me a bus. First, they gave me something to eat. They gave me a bus pass to go home. I said, oh, I can't go home fast enough. So in Chicago, they have like these bikes where you can get on a bike and to go home. Now, mind you, this is the hood. This is Inglewood. So I get on the bike and I get on the bike to go all the way back to my grandmother's house, put the bike right there, went back in my grandmother's house, went back upstairs to the room, got back on Facebook, cussed everybody out again. And my grandmother, they're just calling my grandmother. He's back. He's calling out. He's cussing out. He's cussing out everybody. And my grandmother said, "Get out there. Don't worry about it." I was just laying everybody. I was every allegation that was going on because my sister thinks I'm with her. I was spraying them all. I had a little website. I was tagging them in posts. Everything that I've heard and everything, it was just all bombarded in my mind. And everything that was in my mind, I said it. Anything that I was holding forever, I said it. Anything that I said, I'm going to keep it on the hush hush, I finally snapped. Everything that I wanted to get off my chest, I got off my chest, and I just said it, and I just wanted to be heard. But then the next day, I went to sleep. Then my grandmother, I'm snapping on my sister, me and her were just arguing hard. And I never was like, me and my sister never went off like that. And I started to go off on her, and she just had a baby. I snapped. We just arguing like cuss words. Just, you would have never thought I was in the church, grew up in the church, directed choir. Baby, I went straight berserk. So I saw them leaving. I said, you know what? A voice told me, go downtown. So I said, okay, let me take the train. Let me go downtown. So I went downtown. I'm just downtown talking to seeing some different friends that I see, just up there just talking. And I'm just randomly just getting it in, talking with them. And then my sister called me. Now, mind you, I just got through cussing out. We just cussed out each other. And she called me so nice. And it was weird. Oh, Marquise, where you at? Where you at? Where are you? I'm like, you B, don't you call my phone, B, da. And I hung up. And then I kept doing my day. Then the sun went down and it was dark. And son told me, just go home. I'm like, okay, let me go home. So I went home. My sister's acting weird. Then I seen my uncle come up. Then these voices in my head was like, he coming to beat you up. He's coming, so you're going to have to attack him. So he came, and then next thing you know, he came up the stairs. Then all these police cars just flooded the house. They all came. Then they was like, they came with this white paperwork, and I still got this paperwork to this day. Here we go. We are serving you with order of protection. You have to leave the premises. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what do you mean I got to leave the premises? What do you mean? Blah, 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 blah. This is against the law. I ain't know nothing about order of protection. So I was reading this that you couldn't be here. You couldn't be at the church, everything. So we went outside. I wish I had that Facebook live, that Facebook page, but it's gone now because all the videos are there. But I'm live streaming the police. And I'm like, okay, let me live stream. They live streaming me. And then eventually it was like, you can't record. I'm like, all right. So they served me with the order of protection. I couldn't be around the church, couldn't be around my grandmother, couldn't be in a home. So they found a legal loophole to get me out of the house. So I was blatantly just homeless. And I still was going off on them. And I really was seeing, I cussed my uncle out like he was a man off the street. Because I was, man, like, how can y'all do this? Y'all supposed to be Christians. And then I was doing a show on Blog Talk Radio. I had a co-host at the time, and she was a transgender sister. And she said, well, you can come and stay with me, but bring your equipment so we can do shows. I'm like, okay, I'll go with that. Who are you about to go stay with? Don't you blankly blank ask me who I'm gonna stay with. It ain't none of your blankety blank business. You think I care nothing about y'all? Y'all gonna treat me like this? Blankety blank, you can kiss my blankety blank blank. And this is actually to a pastor. I'm just going off. And I never went off like that. I don't know what was in me, but everybody was just getting it. Whoever came up with, baby, the police, they get it. So they took me, I went to the train station, and then it just dawned on me, I'm homeless. I was boo-hooing and crying. I was crying. Then it was a guy just came up to me. Stop crying. You look such and such. You know, man up. And this guy just told me to man up. And I was like, okay, I'm man up. So I went on, very attractive, by the way. He just told me to man up. Just random guys just said man up. So I got on a train. I was able to get to my co-host at the time house. So we get there. And we're there, and I'm Googling, I'm showing her all the documents. She said, what is going on? Because she knew what was going on. She knew something was going on with me, but no one understood. It was like, what's going on? You was just having a good show, just as nice. You on the phone. Then I remember I called the Wiggins again. And the reason why I'm inserting him, because he was a person I can call. Now, I never met this man in my life. It was just a person that we were cool with doing shows, and I was telling him what was going on. Then I called him again when I was in the police station because then my cousin, somebody came through in Texas for me to get to Dallas, but I had to get my things. So the police said you could get your things with a police escort. So they escorted me when I was waiting on them to escort me to my house to get my items, I called them my Wiggins. This time, I have completely lost my voice. I wasn't sounding like, it was like mucus down my throat, bronchitis. Everything was just eating up my body. I wasn't even sounding like this. I was sounding like, yeah, my Wiggins, they did me like that. And you need to interview me, interview my family. You need to do this. And he was like, what's going on? Like, he doesn't know, because mind you, he's not there. He's only listened to my side. And I wasn't sounding the same. Interview these people, interview. And once I interview these people, you can interview me. This is a good story. So I'm sending him documents, flooding him with just every document I got. I sent it to him. I sent it to him. So I finally get, I finally get to Dallas. I think I was able to get to Dallas because before I got to Dallas, my mother called me, and I called her, and we were cussing out. You ain't gonna take over my mama's house, and you did that. It was so bad. Me and my mother were cussing out so bad. The words that we shared to each other in that apartment is looking like the building was shaking. It was looking like the building was shaking. It was so bad. Once I got to Texas, the lady that I was staying with, she was so mad at me. She almost got put out the house because that's how loud I was with me and my mother. We were going at it. And I cussed her out so bad, and I broke down in tears and went to sleep. And that was the first time I slept for a couple of hours. It was so much balled up, and I was able to sleep for a couple of hours. Then I got back up. Then I got on the bus, went to Texas. Now I still got this up on me. I'm still just my roommate, my cousin roommate. He picked me up from the bus, and I was just an emotional wreck. So he had his little nephew or godson in the car, and I was like, "You so lucky. You so you so lucky. You so blessed." And I was just crying. I was a crying wreck. Then I was in a room just crying. I was just crying and crying and crying and crying. I wasn't sounding the same, just yellow stuff. Like I was just wasn't sleeping, just crying and crying. Then I eventually got myself together a little bit, started sleeping, my voice started to come back. But before all of that, we do the interview, the infamous interview with Armon Wiggins. And Armon Wiggins, he called me. He said, "Well, Wiley, let me say this about you and your grandmother." And he posted it on Instagram. And I didn't think nothing to it because I wasn't in my right mind. He health-wise, he wasn't in his right mind because his face was like half of it was just frozen. He was going through his problem. I was going through my thing. But I called the show, and I was just going in on my family. Then they respond. And they was like, "We don't know what was going on. What is going on with Wiley and all of this." He did not do that with his grandmother. This is all lies. And we was just going back and forth. Like it was really bad. Then I fell out with him. I was angry. Shouldn't have brought my mother in there. I was so mad. And he got the bulk of it because it was like he was a part of our family and he got the bulk of it. And I called him. He didn't get it because he don't understand mental illness. So when he called, because he was yet going through his face, it was just a story for him. Then he was laughing when I was crying and all that. It was really terrible, y'all. It was very embarrassing because my mother can't embarrass herself. My sister can't embarrass. I didn't embarrass everybody. It was just embarrassing. Then my voice came back. I got my CNA transfer. Everything was okay, cool. Looked like the triggers were gone. I was away from the triggers, from family. And then it just started to creep up again. One sleeping, one eating. Started going off on people at my job, different co-worker. They said, "What is going on with Wiley? Why is he going off on why is he going off on the co-worker? Because I'm just as nice. Why is I was going off on everybody." Then I quit the job. Then I broke down in tears. All this stuff. And they were saying like, it's workers burnout. Like, Wiley, you burnt out. And I was crying. Then it was up and there. Then I wasn't eating. Then I would call my cousin crying. I didn't understand. I was pacing the floor. Then I would get all of these documents and papers and everything was just a disaster. Then I moved, got an apartment. Then I couldn't afford that apartment. Then I helped somebody else get an apartment in my name. And then me and her fell out. Then I had 2 apartments in there. I was just doing stuff. "Oh, yeah, I get an apartment for you. No problem. You can put it in my name." I was all this. It was crazy. Then I left one apartment, go get the 2-bedroom because me and her fell out because me and her had a nasty falling out. Then I went to the 2-bedroom. Then I found somebody on Twitter to be my roommate. And me and him, we started roommating. And we interviewed somebody that they went on YouTube and just spread it, just a whole lie. That's when I interviewed that person and met that person. I interviewed him. And after that situation, out of all of that, then he moved out the room. Then another person I met on the Craigslist to be my roommate. So I met her to be my roommate. Because I couldn't afford the place. But then it started to get falling out, being very manic. And it was very that way. Then me and Armon Wiggins did a show. I don't know if we still got the recording of that show, but we had an idea because at that time he had a bell. He was like, ding, ding, ding. And I said, "Why don't we get a show and call it the bullshit bell show? Like, let's do a show." So I'm up there pouring Vaseline on my face, water on my face. Now I know that I was extremely manic, but it was so funny to everybody. It was like, "Oh my God, did he just put all that Vaseline?" I was extreme because at that time I didn't tell him man, I've been up for days. Didn't eat. I was up for days. So that was it. Then about a couple of months after that, up, pacing, not sleeping. Then one day, I called the police. No, I post on the website. I'm running for president of the United States. Then I started posting my taxes. I started posting all this stuff on the internet. Everything. I was posting everything. So I called the cops, and the cops came to my house. I called them, and the stuff I shared, I wish I could have the record. I shared a lot of stuff to the cops, a lot of nest, and it was a lot of officers. God is my witness. Them officers came with some type of weapons I never seen in my life. I never seen the weapons. Like they wanted to blow me away. And I didn't even know how they got my room at the time. I was very, very paranoid. They was there, and they kept asking me, what is your name? Or do you have a missile? No missile. They was running my name, nothing clean, nothing. So they leave. Then my roommate, she comes back in the house, and I get in the car with her. I was very paranoid. I'm like, they watch you. They watch you. They watch you. They coming after you. Don't you eat that pie. Don't you drink that. I wasn't drinking nothing. I was afraid of her. I'm like, you working with them. I could tell that you working with them. You told them something. You said to my house. And so I got out of her car, and I just started pacing around the neighborhood, just pacing. Got back on the phone and contact the police, and they hung up the phone. I contact them to help me. I was calling for help. They hung up to shoot. I guess they just got tired of me. And then God is my witness. It looked like the cars were like slowing down. It looked like the cars was like slowing down so slow. And it looked like they were just looking at me, and I was looking at, I said, they after me. And then in my mind, it looked like the police, it was like somebody was following me. And it was like, all that stuff was like going on. And yeah, all that stuff was going on. And hold on, all that stuff was going on. And I reached out to my cousin, walked to his house, just blankly, just walked. Woo! That's the story. And I walked to his house, and I told him, I said, I want you to be my publicist. I want to run for president. And I was just talking very weird. And no. And then I told him, don't you close the door. They got satellites. They're looking at me. Don't you close the door. Leave the door open. And he opened the door, and he said, did you shower? I was like, no. He said, take a shower. And I took a shower. I said, and he said, first of all, he said, give me your phone. Give me your cell phone. And so I gave it to him, because at that time I was just looking at it. He said, take a shower. And I took a shower and put on the clothes. He said, well, I got to go to work. And I said, that's fine. So I go and I print out all these, God is my witness. I print out all these documents of Minister Farrakhan. I print out all these documents of Elijah Muhammad, because at that time I thought I was a Muslim. I thought I was Kaya. I was all these different persons. And I was just putting all these papers and throwing it everywhere to people. And then I went to the library. Them voices just, all these people, look how these white folks looking at you. They're coming at you. They're going to do this. Look at the cameras are going to do this. They do all this type of stuff. And then I was like, and then all I knew, I really don't remember, but I could just remember like naming out all of these ancestors, all these black folks that were killed. I was just naming all these names out. Before the guy recorded it, it was a lot of just words I was spraying it out. I couldn't believe the strength that I had on them bookshelves. I was just, I had some strength I didn't even know I had. I'm like, how? Like, and then I saw the security tried it, and he looked at me and was like, you want to go there? He moved back, and he exited the building. And then all the books. And the next thing you know, I picked up some. Now, this, mind you, when I regularly went to the library, so, mentally, it wasn't like, but I picked this heavy piece of, I think, chair or something that was really, really heavy. Picked it up, and I threw it out the window. And then, in my mind, God's my witness, take your clothes off. Take everything off. Take it off, because you're not going to make it. I shook everything. So while they was running, when they were running out, I was running out. But I was running out with nothing on. Then I was getting on top of cars, like, and everything, every fire truck, police, everything was just everybody came. And it was like, how are you? What is your name? And the voice said, don't you tell them nothing. Just show them your ID. Show them your social security. Don't you talk to them. So I didn't talk to him. Then in my mind was like, run in traffic. Go back home. And so I was about to run. I'll never forget it. Just running. Like the traffic is coming. It's really, really busy. The school bus is coming where I'm at. Like they're coming. And I'm just running. And the police told me, I think he said, hold, freeze, or whatever he said. I was just charging toward him. Because I'm going to traffic. He's trying to block. And he pulled out the taser. And the next thing you know, he tased me. And I never say, and it was like electricity, like, and I fell face, chin first on the concrete. Blood was just glistening out all in my stomach, all down my chin. It was like hanging down all on my chin. Blood was like, he put the handcuffs in the ambulance, they threw me in there, they put me down. It was really, really crazy. It was just really, it was a lot. And I'm like, what the world is going on? It was so bad, y'all. I don't want no white doctors. I don't want no white nurses. Y'all are devils. I don't want none of y'all around me. Just give me black. They literally had to find black folks because I couldn't stand no white people. They had to get black security, white. They had got one of white, and we went off. You are the evil devil. And the police said, yeah, over here. Well, you gonna do that? You are wicked. You are, well, go ahead then. Shoot, whatever you want to do. Then they had to tell the officer, like, you need to leave this room because you're triggering him and we got to calm him down. So I was like, hold him down. They were just shooting whatever they could shoot. They were shooting Madison and they were just shooting everything. They were just shooting everything. I don't want you to fix the thing. You wicked. Don't you touch me. They were just sticking all this stuff. The next you know, the drugs, everything that they have gave me, like all the I guess the medicine, the drugs, so it had me so like high. Then I start like singing gospel songs. Then I start preaching, and then the next thing you know, I started getting up preaching and all that, up there praying for people, and then I just went to sleep. And then the computer was in the room. Oh, they watch you. They are watching you right now. So I took that computer out there and I snatched it out of the room and I destroyed it. They said, what are you doing? I destroyed it. So they had to put me in handcuffs. They strapped me down again. Then they said, we need to move you to another hospital. So they put me in another place. They had all the documents. They had court order documents. Like the state literally took control of me. I was like mentally unstable. I was a danger to others and a danger to myself. And then I was there in the hospital. I was, and I think I called my Wiggins. I did call him. Because I couldn't call no other family. Baby, I'm cut completely off. They were done with me. And so I called him, and he didn't answer. And so he called back, and we talked. I don't remember the conversation. Only thing I just said, hey man, how you doing? I was like, yeah, I'm in the hospital. But I was in there for a while because I was able to sleep and everything. Because then I wasn't eating there. And then I told the lady, when can I go home? She was like, you have, something wrong with you. Say nothing wrong with me, sir. You stay here, you sleep, you don't eat. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I need to get out of here. Then I tried to leave, escape. Then they caught me. Then they held me down. Then they put me in a 4-point restraint. They snapped my arms down. They strapped me down on my legs. They had me on a 4, and they shut me up with more medicine. And it had been, a journey. You know what I'm saying? Because then they diagnosed me with psychosis, with bipolar, and they diagnosed me with that. I didn't know what a bipolar was, and I was like, and I don't believe in this. It was just a journey. Like that was the most major experience and that I have went through, and it was so bad. And then I would leave. I could just remember like leaving the hospital and just crying every day. And I'm like, and then I would go back to work. And then one day I left the job and I was on my way to work and I snapped again. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to live here. And I called my supervisor. I said, I don't want to live anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Then they contacted, I contacted the cops. The cops came. They put me back into the mental institution. So I was just going through it when it comes to mental illness. And so when people say, oh, you're manic and you know, this person is manic, it does trigger me because that manic stuff is no joke. It is really like no joke. And even when my Wiggins came back on the platform, I still kind of get triggered by him because he was like literally there. And even when he was talking about Tasha K, he kept saying, oh, she's manic. And I do get triggered. So when he came on, and I just knew then that, you know, God had truly blessed me because I don't supposed to be here. And then I started to do my platform, started gaining my platform. And then, of course, you know, my Wiggins name will come up and I will address him. And then we would do that. And it was like really, really evil things would come because we never were to talk because he don't hear me and I don't hear him. Right. And so when he came back on the show for another show, I was really, really, I was triggering him. He was triggering me. I was triggered. So we were having a conversation. And then I thought I'd go back to the tape. I'm like, we really ain't addressing the core issues. And it was like core issues. And I'm like, maybe we would never will address the core issues. And then when he addressed Tasha K, and he bring up Tasha K, I addressed the situation. And I'm like, what's the problem? What did I do? What is the issue that I cannot do commentary on the situation? Because it's no different than anybody else. And I'm like, maybe because he thought that I said that we should work together, that he took that and thought that I would never do it. I'm like, no, I was saying a whole lot of stuff like, oh, we should do a podcast. We should do this. I'm just talking, just giving commentary and everything else. And I knew that it wasn't the same, that it would never be, because number two, we too busy trying to talk public all on the internet and try to prove stuff to our individual audiences. Because if it was seriously sincere, it would be off the internet and we would talk as men. So I knew that in my brain. I'm like, you know, this ain't really serious. This is for clicks and views. This is on camera. This is not private. So this is not serious. So I ain't no way in the world I could say, well, this is quote unquote, we had the thing. It was a decent conversation, but the type of stuff we had to do, we have to talk like offline. But we didn't talk offline. We talked public. So when Tasha K and him fell out for the 55th time, I did commentary on it, and then I go on Station Head because you know they're going to send me the link, and I went in and I listened. Oh yeah, my Wiggins. No, he said that person I tried to make peace, and 24 hours he dragging me, but he missing the piece. Well, he is letting me have it because I did bring up Tasha K modeling skills. He ain't gonna bring that up. Oh, yeah. Wiley, 24, 72 hours. And then he bringing in Candace Daytime Tea Time. And that's what I'm like, why are you bringing up Candace Daytime Tea Time? What does she have to do with what you said about Tasha K? Oh, he's mad because he went to go, because I'm going to see Candace Daytime Tea Time. I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, he's so upset because I'm going to spend time with my friends in Atlanta. And I'm like, I've been in Atlanta. I've been in places. I have traveled. It is what it is. The only difference with me, I don't tell everybody what I be doing. The lot of stuff I can't even talk about. But I traveled. I've been around. I do this. I do that. I've been in meetings. I have opportunities have been afforded to me. I just don't talk about it because I can't talk about it. So, it is what it is, but he was just talking and he thought I was going to work with him and look at blah, blah, blah. And then I kept saying, dude, we never met. Dude, we never had a private conversation. Is that all just played out publicly? Oh, he's on the mob with this hate train. Look at his people. I said, you keep listening to an audience member. It is their job to us to talk. This ain't nothing like what you and Tasha K have. You never interviewed none of Tasha K family members and all that. We have a deeper type issue here, and it's kind of complex. So it ain't gonna resolve overnight. And I love talking, telling jokes. That's just who I am, and that's why y'all flock to the Wiley Show channel. And I give commentary to it, right? And I didn't like it with the family piece. And I said, bro, just like I said when you came on the live, I said, stop excusing what you do and calling everybody else's out on their mess. You want them to stop doing what they're doing. But when you do something, you excuse it. But then when Wiley say he's manic or bipolar, oh, he's using the mental illness people. Oh, he's the underdog. And he's throwing all these little type of shots. And I'm like, I don't think we would ever will have quote unquote peace, because you're allowing the public to influence. Then you allow other bloggers say stuff. Did you come in a chat? I say it is what it is. And so I get on I talked to one of my elders that follows the Wiley Show, and I said, should I call him? Should I have a conversation? Should I? And then they was like, Wiley, I don't suggest that you should call him and tell him, because maybe he'll try to spin it. And I said, maybe you're right. Then when I heard, before I had that conversation with when I had the conversation with the elder, and then the station had peace, and I was like, okay, I get it. It's the public. It is what it is. They're going to have. They're going to have the influence, and it is what it is. I just guess we just going to be just going back and forth. I guess what it is, but we never met in person. We never met. I have met people that I did not like on the internet, and I met them in person. But with Armon Wiggins, I have never, ever, ever met this man in person. Never. If I see that man at the water, well, he probably gonna be in no place getting no water. I never seen him before. Never, ever seen him in person. It's just that we had an online situation. So, and that was it. Then when he bring up this Atlanta with daytime tea time, and I was like, Lord have mercy. Please don't bring up daytime tea time talking about I'm jealous because you going to link up with daytime tea time. I'm jealous because you're going to link up with daytime tea time. Come on, sir. Why I'm jealous to go meet a married woman? At least let the woman be single and available. Why I'm jealous because you're going to meet a married woman? I'm not impressed by that. That don't make me just because you're going to meet a woman that's married. Okay? That's that person's wife all in beefs. Okay? I'm not jealous of that. While I'm jealous because you're going to Atlanta, and I easily can go to Atlanta, go meet people in Atlanta. I interview people in Atlanta constantly. Okay? Why am I jealous of you going to Atlanta? That ain't hard for me to go to Atlanta. Just book a flight, book a bus ticket, get a rental car, drive to Atlanta. Not impressed. You put yourself on this pedestal, just like you said this. I guess wildly jealous because I went to go see Lovely T and I went to this dinner with the white folks. I ain't impressed because you have some white folks because you eat some cheese and crackers and you eat and drinking eggnog and drinking liquor. I'm not impressed by that. I was just in Atlanta a few months ago, and I love Atlanta. My family, I have family was there living in Atlanta. I'm not. You think I'm impressed because I'm used to something? Maybe because I don't sit and brag. I think the difference between you and I just don't brag about the things that I have, the people that I meet. I meet people in there. I just met a lady in there, incredible sister I met in there. But I don't get on here. Guess who I met? I'm going to meet me Tasha K, y'all. We gonna be getting into some things. Let me get my cocktail. No, I ain't gonna be doing all that. That's just not me. And the beef is just, this is the beef, y'all. And it's so simple. I think it's simple. It's just creative differences as the beef. It's just creatively. We on a journey. We're coming up in the streets. He pulls his numbers. This is his argument. I got all these souls, and you copying off me. Why don't you copy off Storm? Why don't you copy off Tasha K? You got all of this, and I got, and I'll be listening to this man. I'll be like, sir. I said, sir, I do get to do all that. It's commentary. He mad because my numbers. I'm not going to respond to you, say your name till your numbers match my numbers. It doesn't matter if you say my name or not say my name, sir. It's commentary. You got into a beef with Tasha K, and I came in, And I had conversations about this. I made commentary about the situation, period. Do I believe you hate black women? No. Do I think that you play into the hands of those that run with that narrative? Yes, because you get sometimes a little emotional. I think another one of your weaknesses is you don't like to be challenged. If someone challenge you or have a different point of view that don't align with your point of view, you think that they are doing it because they're envy and jealous. It will be people that will disagree with your approach. That does not mean that they are envy and jealous of you. Period. Okay? We are in a different space. I can speak for me. I am in a different space than I was when I first started coming up in these YouTube streets, coming up on the internet, right? I'm in a different space. Now, because of the success of being consistent, I understand that you don't have to hate on the next person, right? You don't have to be jealous of the next person because I was jealous. I said it in the interview. What I got to run from the truth? I've said it. Catfishing. I've said all that in the interview. So, and I said I was. But due to my hard work and consistency and actually accumulating my own base and building up my own platform, I've learned that you don't have to be jealous of the next person to gain an audience. That's what I said. And I say and I say this humbly because he always again, they only like Wiley because he's the underdog and he got disabilities and he plays on his disabilities. That's quite strange to say that when you bring up my disabilities. Oh, his eye. He had bipolar. His eye. I never had to ask my audience to buy me a house, an apartment, or a car and everything like that. But you utilize the money that your audience gives you so you can get a house and a car. So make that make sense, in my humble opinion. And so when he kept going on online with that, then his audience, they're just dragging me down in the chat, which is okay. Because I think that's the job of the audience to come to a conclusion of what they feel about whomever. And I just knew that it was going to get back to the same place because it's egos in place. You're not willing to have a private conversation. You want to pull up other people and bring up all that type of stuff, but it is what it is. I don't mind him. Then he said, I don't mind Wiley doing commentary on me. I don't mind people doing commentary, but it's that those people over there, every time he would say, again, he's listening to my audience, not me, but he listened to y'all. Every time Wiley would say a compliment, his people was like, no, don't say a compliment about Ahmad Wiggins. We want you to hate him, Wiggins. That's why we donate. Nobody ever have said that. But the person that you are alluding to, you're alluding to that, as we call the Wendy Williams caller. And that's what you call, you're judging and basing your argument off of one caller, off of one person. But at the end of the day, these people are going to have a conversation and they're going to have an opinion, and you have to be able to deal with it. I think he doesn't like that the audience that calls into the Wiley Show, they don't kiss his butt, sing his praises, and all of that. He don't like that. And he doggone sure don't like that coming from Wiley, because this is why I don't want to work with him. And he did all that. I'm like, sir, we already work together. We on the same platform. We talk about each other. We talk about the same people. We have almost the same audience. You know, we have some people that in common that watch you and I. So you're just talking, and I understand it and I get it. Then he always, this is what they do. They said, oh, Wendy would be happy you're not squashing the beef. It's not beef. This is just a creative difference. Beef is the beef that I have with my family. That's real beef. This is just creative differences, different rooms, different play. You're putting words, like you put words in the producer's mouths, right? I don't hate this man. Somebody said he's in love with him. He want to be with him. That never happened. None of our conversation ever alluded to that. It was just all that way, all business, everything. And I gave y'all a little bit of a backstory because it's very, very complex in that type of situation. And let me make this perfectly clear. because I will be going to Chicago this week. And I just want to say it. And I'm going to open up the phone line. I want to make, this is just creative differences, right? When he called into the Wiley Show, I want to make this clear. I never said, Armon Wiggins, you need to block me on all sites. Never said that. People have said that, but I never said it because I know you will never do nothing like that. Because I don't need to go on your chats. I'm a content creator. What I need to, I rarely even go into Tasha K. When Tasha K was sitting there dragging you and y'all were dragging, I went in nobody chats. I just watched from the bushes. But he just want me to block. He just wanted me to unblock him so he get my audience. No, sir. That's not the case. You came over here. And you came over here. You called in multiple times. It's because you did not like the narrative. And you didn't like it because Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk jumped up out the bushes and came on the Wiley Show. He jumped up out the bushes. His team was responding. Kyle was responding. And you did not like it because Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk jumped up out the bushes. Because when you went on your station head show, it's Wiley dragged my radio because he is taking up for Kyle because Kyle from Neighborhood Talk is attractive and Wiley trying to hump Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk. And he threw my radio on the bus because he liked Kyle. How do you know this unless you're watching the Wiley Show? But just admit that we watch each other. Because Kyle came out of the bushes because I challenged my radio with Kyle in situation. I said, what's really going on? And Kyle came in and said, it's because my radio did A, B, C, or D. He was giving me the exclusive of what was going on. And mind you, I got that without having hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I've gotten that without having to expose bringing trans women on the Wiley Show to expose heterosexual men. I just did that because I had great connections with Kyle that goes way back because I've always showed love to this black brother that graduated, got his communication degree, built a platform from the ground up. I've always put respect on that man's name. And you kind of like try to poop on it and was mad and upset because they don't repost you on their site. And you think that you should always get reposted is because your channel is so big. Then you got upset when Jason Lee talked about Wiley. You got upset about that. Oh, Wiley's so happy. Jason Lee dragged you. I don't care. You promoted the Wiley Show and we gained from support. It is what it is. And I just don't brag about everything that I have. I don't. If you have it, you have it. I don't brag about it. I thank the Lord for everything that I accumulated on the Wiley Show. I thank God for that. But again, this is no beef. This is just creative differences. If we go on different, I don't talk like Armon Wiggins. I don't use the same language and type of language she does. I go a different type of way. Somebody said you are a content reviewer that provides commentary. I am a commentator, but the issue is, people, and I told this to this producer, I said one of the major issues is because I have a mental illness and because I'm cockeyed. And because of those two things, people think that they could just walk over me. And they think I'm stupid. And if you ever get to meet me in person, I'm far from dumb and stupid. Very intelligent. But I don't have to brag about, I'm very intelligent. I'm that man. No. It's if you meet me, we can have a beautiful conversation. But the reason why they get it is because I'm cockeyed and they say it all the time. And even in my Wiggins, I don't want my kids to be cockeyed. I don't want my kids to be cockeyed and all that. He was just making it up. And I'm just hearing all this stuff. And then he was saying about Brandy. Oh, Brandy was manic. Brandy, he don't even know where. You better, let me tell you this. You better be careful, keep calling people manic. Be very careful. Keep calling people, all these people manic. You want to make a joke about and the way how you drink alcohol every day. You have a problem just like, because when I was in a mental institution, I was in there with people that had an addiction to alcohol. Okay, Because but yet you got to have liquor. You got to be tipsy. You got to have cocktail every day to get energy. You have to have cocktail. You can't even detox if you wanted to detox. If you can't stop drinking for at least 1 week, you got an issue and a problem. You try one day on your platform. Let me detox. It lasted less than 2 hours, and then you were back drinking. You can't detox when you got an addiction. When you got an addiction, and then when you get drunk, you start to go, you get off the rails. I'm like, go ahead and drink them cocktails because you're going to slip up and say something that you're going to later have to come out and apologize for. Right? But you posted on camera, so you say something about Wiley. Why can't Wiley say and clap back? I don't care what Wiley hates have a heart of. Thank you. And I love the support and people. I've learned because I've been in this business long enough that you cannot look at the numbers and compare your numbers to other places. You will eventually get there. I can guarantee you this. You stay consistent. Shout out to Leo the Lioness. I saw her in the chat. Shout out to all the producers. If you keep on being consistent, if you keep on doing what you're doing, you will get to 100K. If you keep on going live, providing good content, you will literally learn from your mistakes. You will learn what kind of content to do. You will learn it. It will happen, ladies and gentlemen. You will get to your 10,000. You will get to your 11,000. It may be to the wallet, to whoever else. You may be stagnated at 10,000. Next week, you can break a story that get international news. One video can go viral. You can gain 80,000 subscribers. It can happen. So never dim your light. And just because your numbers may be small compared to the competitors, don't mean that you will not get into those spaces. Because I've been in some spaces that if you looked at my numbers, you was like, how in the world can this man be in this room with this numbers? Because it ain't about the numbers. It's about the personality. It is about networking. It is about the spirit of this person and having patience. But you would have never known that. How can this man have that? And his numbers is right there. Because I know my personality have not caught up with my number. My numbers have not caught up with my personality. The personality, the person is there, is right here. Okay? And you just keep on being consistent. You keep on it. Wiley will get there. It will happen. My moment will happen. It's going to happen. It's going to just shock a lot of people. It's just going to happen. People around me see the growth. Right? So it's going to happen. While people are saying, I want to be at 100,000, my mindset is different. I want all of my accounts. I want to be financially stable. That is the message that I'm preaching. I'm not preaching, get me at 100K. I'm preaching, give me the finances, because if we got all that, the 100K will happen just like that. Because if you have the financial resources again, it helps you out. My mindset is different. Give me the investments. Fix my credit. That is what I'm preaching. Let's talk about investments. I'm not getting on here every day. I should be at 50,000 subscribers. I've known people with big followings had to get on here and beg. I saw folks that had big following had to get evicted and they had to sue them. So just because you got a big following does not necessarily mean that you are financially stable. I don't want to be rich broke. I want to be financially secure. And if I'm right here, I'd rather be financially secure than to have a big following and suffering and struggling. No, not me. I've seen people that I've interviewed on this show, on Blog Talk. They were very popular on the internet. They drag people for having GoFundMes to bury them. They drag folks for that. When they died, guess what their family had to go get to bury that person? A GoFundMe. And everybody was like, Wiley, how can that be? This person get thousands of views. Because I said, if you ain't putting and learning how to monetize, put money away and get a policy, them numbers don't mean a thing because you can't pay for a funeral with clicks and views. You got to learn how to handle your business. And I have interviewed that man on this show, and he was just dragging people for GoFundMes. Oh, y'all should be doing it. And then when he went and passed away, his family had to get a GoFundMe. And I did a show to do it. And his aunt called in and she thanked everybody for donating so they can bury their loved one. That's how far Wiley goes back. Okay, I have interviewed people on Blog Talk Radio that are no longer breathing. They passed away. Different things went on in their lives. They're no longer here, and they died in their 20s. I've interviewed somebody that was 18, 19 years old, committed suicide because his boyfriend did something that he didn't like, and we were looking for him, and he went on and jumped in the water and committed suicide. So that's how far I go back on this show. That's how far I go back. But you would have never known that I've accumulated and talked to all these type of people and interviewed these type of celebrities by judging me by the numbers. Because you can't just judge a person by their numbers like that. You got to look at their resume. And so I thank the audience that came. I thank people. And then one day, whatever God has in store for me is for me. But when you handle business, you don't go bragging about something that ain't coming into fruition. You have to be patient. You can't go out here when you sign contracts and you sign deals and NDAs with people. You just can't go out here, well, y'all, guess what? I'm doing 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, 100. You can't be doing that. You can't when you handle real business. Period. When you handle real business, you can't go out there telling folks what you doing, you can't. When you in the corporate business world, you don't be telling, yeah, yo, all that. You don't handle business like that. But when you in business and God elevates you to the next level, you learn how to keep things to yourself and you continue to do content. This is why the show is continuing to grow and continue to be successful, period. Because I'm going to continue to work hard every single day. That is what it is. No one has stolen my joy. I'm very passionate because I will defend the Wiley Show every chance I get. I will defend the Wiley Show producers that support us because half you all that are here have been supporting me when I was on the bus and when I was on the train. You didn't hear none of these people talking like that when I was on the bus and on the train. But God is truly doing great things for Wiley and for this show. The reason why they come out the moderators is because we can't get under Wiley's skin, so they attack a mod, or they will attack a moderator, or they will talk about the audience. They literally say Wiley audience is broke old church ladies. That's what they said. His audience is old broke church lady. Then they said he do all that talking and don't nobody send him a super chat. They be talking about, they be roasting these. Ain't no way. Our audience, they don't give. They be comparing. But I sit there because I said, I can't tell somebody to do something to dictate to them. If they want to give, maybe they want to invest and buy me a polo shirt. Thank you. Maybe they want to give me a white watch. Thank you. Maybe they want to give me a hat. Thank you. Okay? Maybe they want to see where their money is going. Thank you. Maybe that's what they want to do. And we thank you all for that. Thank you for the gifts. Hallelujah. I didn't even know what it was. Thank you for the cash out. God bless you, sisters and brothers, for doing that. And we're going to continue to be successful. And they don't like it, but God is truly going to do awesome things for Wiley because I put the work in. Half of my testimony have not even been told. I'm on the road of going back to Chicago to confront people and talk to people that I have dogged. So this is an apology tour. Me and Armon Wiggins, we never met in person. We just be talking online. But these people in Chicago, I've broke bread with. These are family. I'm literally going to Chicago on an apology tour. Literally. It's like I'm an ambassador. Look like you done messed up with this country. Literally, I have to go and apologize to a lot of people. It's because a lot of things I have said out of my mouth was hurtful. I literally have to apologize to my mother and apologize to my granny and apologize to my siblings. I've said a lot of things out of this mouth. This is small pebbles to the mouth. Wiggins is nowhere near the stuff that we have went through. Somebody said, I can't believe it because I believe in you, baby. You are entertaining and informative. This is humble beginnings. Only up from here. Thank you so very much for that, Alexander. Thank you. And that's what I'm going on an apology tour. You know what I'm saying? Shantae, I definitely will meet you. I'll let you know. I'll be traveling around on buses and trains and stuff. We'll link up. Maybe we go to a restaurant and link up and stuff because I'll be at a hotel. So I'll definitely link up and I'm going to be too far. Somebody said, here you go, Wiley. Love the content. Even when you flip-flop, keep on building your channel. Even when you flip-flop. Flip-flop socks coming soon. Flip-flop, flip. Hold on. Flip-flop socks and drawers coming. T-shirts coming. Flip-flop. So I love you all. You know, you all was there. Y'all have seen me at my lowest moments when I was sleeping on couches. You all was there. When I would cry, you all was there. When I went back to the mental institution, when I was blogging, you all was there. You all was there in the journey when I was going to get my medication. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to some bloggers that were there. Now Brianna is doing amazing things at her platform. Some of y'all were there in that moment. When I was trying to get the medicine on a free program, no insurance, just trying to get some help and some assistance, I was in there during the daytime, and by the time I left that place, it was dark outside. You all was there. Y'all was there, and y'all have been helping me along the way, and I provide you all with content. It is what it is. You will see me on bigger and better opportunities. It's going to happen. And so when people come at me or when Amar would say what he say, I listen to it, and I'm saying, of course, I'm going to have a response for it. So it's different. It's just a different situation. I do want to say shout out to Tasha K. I want to say shout out to Candace from Daytime Tea Time. And I don't have an issue with Candace with Daytime Tea Time. I think she's a beautiful woman. I think her spirit is beautiful. Do I believe like she gets every time and stuff? Yeah, like everybody. But I do generally love her because that sister have been nothing but good to me, and she's a sweet woman. Any questions you have for Candace? For Daytime Tea Time, she will help you. Like she'll tell me what editing equipment to get with this. She's actually a great help. Like Candace, even though nobody's perfect, but I say my experience with that woman, kudos to her and to her family. I want to say this because he said I failed a test. We never talk privately. Everything that we have talked for these past couple of years have all been public. So it was no test. He felt that you're not even sober enough to be the teacher, to administer a test. If you were working in a school and drinking all of them cocktails, you would probably lose your job because you're not even sober enough to administer a test. How dare you? How dare you say, I have failed your test? And you up early in the morning, crack a morning, watching what Wiley got to say with you, with your cocktail in your hand. Hush up. I ain't failed nothing. I failed your test. And you up at the liquor store getting liquor. Drinking early in the morning, watching Wiley. Watching what I got to say. I don't watch you like that. Because I already know what you're going to say about Tasha K. Oh, she's broke. She have nothing. Look what da-da-da-da-da. It's a test. Oh, you have failed the test. What you drink? I'm drinking a cocktail. Sit down somewhere. Get delivered and get off that liquor. Put that beer down. Put that alcohol down. And let's have a sober conversation. How am I going to be able to talk to you? You think you the best, you the greatest. I think everybody should have that and say that. But sometimes you got to come down and speak to me regular. so we can talk as men. I don't want all that stuff how you talk y'all, because you didn't used to talk like that in private. You said all that. Listen, let's talk. You can be calm. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. Give me a cocktail. Like, sit down somewhere and drink some while I'm sober. You ain't Muhammad Ali. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. And I'm going to see daytime tea time in Atlanta. Go what you like? Get somewhere and sit down and stop bringing daytime tea time up in your mess. He's mad because I'm not mad because you're going to see no daytime tea time. Not at all. That's that liquor talker. If you think I'm upset because you're going to see daytime tea time, you must don't really know Wiley. Now, if you was going to see Nick at Night, that's a whole nother story. Because I love Nick at Night. Don't compare me when you lost that follow for Nicki Minaj. You went too far about Nicki Minaj trying to talk about her and her husband. Don't compare me to that. Need to drag Nicki because she unfollowed you. Because you started to diss her husband. You sung her praises. Then when she blocked you and unfollowed you, you started to drag her. Don't compare me to I learned that with that Nicki thing. Yeah, someone said, don't compare me to that. You upset because she unfollowed. Hush up. People get unfollowed every day. That ain't nothing serious. Go back to the drawing board and come back with a clap back. Yeah, because when she unfollowed me, that happened. Hey, when she unfollowed you, you still press because Nicki Minaj clicked the unfollow button. That's the reason why she unfollowed, because you were talking about her husband. Don't just say, Nika unfollowed you. Tell the whole story. What was the reason why she unfollowed you? Because you were talking about her husband. The same way you talk about Tasha K husband. You said that Tasha K husband is screwing the worker, Michelle, in the basement. I can't see that. Her husband, hey, Michelle, how you doing, Michelle? Let's go down in the basement and hump. Michelle, what did you say? What do you can't say? Tasha K is a beautiful woman. What he got to do all that? She's beautiful. Got Pangea wash and she got the other stuff to get the Percocets and all that other stuff. He got a good wife. You know, she nice chocolate. All right. I ain't having that. So he daytime tea time. What? You know, the worker, they talk about Tasha K worker that worked with her. They saying over there in my Wiggins, they spinning the narrative. One of his callers, we talk about callers. Let's talk, get us do caller for caller. The one of the callers said, yeah, because her wife, Jasmine, that's the lady name. I said Michelle. I know Michelle. She is a red bone in Chicago. I definitely want to see Michelle in Chicago. But no, Jasmine. That's what. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Jasmine. Jasmine ain't doing nothing. Was over there working, collecting her check because she understand business. Collecting her check, being a good employee of KB Studio. But they say her and Jasmine is doing that. Now, what? Tasha K is a beauty. She is a beautiful woman. And tell the other how to take their wigs and makeup so we can really see them. She's natural and everything. You know, what's the commercial she said? Any other type of disease with the Percocets and all that. What's the commercial? Is that Pangea? What's the other commercial that helps with all the others, the Percocet stuff, the other stuff that goes on, parasites and all that stuff? So I forgot what the commercial. You know, she got the best commercials. I don't care what they say about Tasha K. She got the best commercials. So what if she gives Jasmine some wine? She's an employee, and that's a good job where you could drink wine for free. I think that's why Miles Wiggins mad, because he want to sit in that room so he could drink for free. He would love that. Because he won't have to tell Tasha he'll be drinking the whole bottle. Yeah, the olive leaf. Yeah, with the olive leaf. Yeah, the olive leaf commercial. I want some of that olive leaf. That's what she said with the parasites and all that. She said that. She said with all that and all that. With it always in great. She said what the Grady's used to do, it was the olive leaf. Yeah, she said it. The olive leaf extract. That's what she said. Man, I love her commercial. I never thought I would love a show with just watching a commercial. And I went down on I went down on this woman, and the yoni was so good and fresh. And I said, "What are you using?" Man, Pangea wash. I was like, "You better go ahead. That's who I want to be." That Armon Wiggins, if you going to be him, the one that's going down eating yoni and is good and fresh with Pangea wash, I may be a little jealous if you was going to meet him. Then I'll be a little jealous. But no, that one that is. No, I ain't jealous with that. Oh, thank you so very much for that super chat. Thank you. That is what, because when he said that, I would rewind it. The goonie is so good and fresh. And I'm like, what are you using? Man, I'm already, I'm waiting on my Pangea wash to come because I want to take some to Chicago. Because, I don't want them girls be getting up in on some things in the shower. I'm already going to be in a hotel and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I got some Pangea water because I want it to be good and fresh. So when I go down there, I want to be able to take my commercial and send it to Tasha K. Hey, Tasha K, I went to Chicago and that yoni, I said, you got to use that Pangea wash. And I want to get that olive extract too. I want to go down there too. I want to go down on some yoni too. Man, please. That's what the man said. This folks gonna be looking at me, they even know what yoni is. They like, yoni, what is that? I learned a big word. I didn't even know what that was. Back in the day, we used to be ignorant. We say all the big words like philanthropist and all that. We didn't say no philanthropist. We would say you smell like piss. But we didn't get into, hey man, I want to be a philanthropist. Only thing we used to say, hey man, you smell like piss. Oh, shut up, I'll slap the piss out of you. We used to say philanthropist. We used to say all the big word. Hey, sister. Oh, my God, I can't wait to tap that yoni. We never used to say no stuff like that. Yoni? I'm like, yoni? Is that a new ice cream? I'm like, is that a good ice cream? I don't know all these big words. Y'all helping me with my vocabulary. Philanthropist. I don't know. All these big words. We ain't used to talk like that in the hood. We very ignorant. We use urban terms. Philanthropist and all that. Come on. The olive extract. We never okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, I do remember that. Give me a sec. I was just there. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go to the phone line. If y'all want to call in, we want to call in. Come on. If y'all want to call in and stuff. I had to make sure. I do want to see my mama, but I said, Mama, I got to have my own hotel room. Just in case that I want to get into some things, I don't want to be like, you can't leave here. Everybody in this house better be here at early in the morning. Can't nobody leave this house until I tell y'all to leave. No. I want to be able to move because I've been grown a long time. Ever since I moved to Dallas, I've been moving and shaking. And there's a couple of women I want to see. There's one about to get she engaged, and I want to see, can I get there before she get engaged? And I already told him I'm about to probably send him a DM. I'm like, let me test that out before she get married to you. You know what I'm saying? Because she need a real man, down. But she already, one lady, she already told me no. She hit me up. Now I called on my Patreon. This is why y'all got to be on my Patreon, especially when I get to Chicago. Hey, Wiley. Oh no, Marquise, I can't do that. I'm engaged. Don't worry about that. You engaged. You ain't married yet. So I still got a chance to tap that. So what? I still got a chance. Sure, go tell her good. Sure, let me go ahead on. Wait, let me go ahead on. She's talking about, wait a minute. So I know she said no. Sure, man. I know it's true. She still got to say, oh no, Marquise, I can't be doing that and all that type of stuff. I'm engaged. Child, please. When I come up through that, y'all definitely got to join Patreon. Oh. All right, y'all. I can't wait. The Chicago show is gonna be very entertaining. Like I'm gonna try to get on the buses, on the train. and really show y'all the city. And because I gotta go and get a click of the view. I got to. You gotta be here working laughing while he works in Chicago exclusively. It's gonna be on Patreon. So y'all gonna be getting a lot of stuff over there. But I had to come back on the show today and just talk with y'all and chit chat with y'all, because if I did come on here and express, I didn't want a narrative out right here. I'm not on a hate train. I am on a building train for the Wiley Show, right? I'm building this show. You see, when we were talking about politics and stock markets, that don't get out. When we talk about the stock market and when people are getting Apple stocks and you get shares of this shit, that we want nobody talk about that. Want nobody talk about that. No, baby, we built this show on multiple subjects. Multiple subjects on the Wiley Show. Marlena, you know, multiple subjects. We talked for a long time. We were in that beef sector going back and forth with people. Back and forth. This one and that one. Back and forth. But now we more so on celebrity gossip. And I told this person that, see, this ain't going to get out. Unfortunately, this ain't going to get out, but I'm going to say it. Armon Wiggins is a celebrity. He's an online celebrity. Wiley is an online celebrity. Tasha K, online celebrity. We're probably not mainstream celebrity. Lonnie B, online celebrity. Anytime people purchase items, purchase merchandise, you do meet and greets, you travel across the country, people want a selfie with you, or they see you in the store, take a picture, you are an online celebrity. It's the people that celebrate you. That is what it is. You may not be the type of celebrity like a Halle Berry, but Jeffree Star, he ain't Jeffree Star a celebrity. Come on, talk. Lovely T, she could go to certain places around this country. They went, oh my God, Lovely T, I love you, Lovely. She's a celebrity. I just think people are so conditioned looking at them Hollywood people. This is a new road to become a celebrity. We are on the new track, the new way to becoming a celebrity. You don't have to be in a movie to be known now. You could be known just for being online. Right? So thank you to the new subscribers. Period. Anytime people send you stuff, send you letters, get on the phone, send you beautiful you are a celebrity to some people. And I get on the phone with some folks. They are so, and kids have TikTok celebrity. Absolutely. It's some celebrities on bingo. I get on the phone with some people, they be so starstruck. Oh my gosh, Wiley, I'm so happy to hear from you. I watch you every day. My kids watch you. They love, and they be like, Mommy, why are you watching that man with a snotty nose? Why are you watching? We came a mighty, mighty long way. Period. I don't sense that I'm a celebrity, that I'm known. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get the big head. I'm just a regular dude. If you meet me, I read books. And if I travel, like when I go to the Shy, I gotta take me some books. Because eventually I'm gonna get tired. I want to sit down and relax and read. So if you ever do get invited to my room, it's gonna be a stack of books. Having books, regular, conversation. That's what I have we read. And I'm so glad that I was able to read Shook One. One day we're gonna interview Charlamagne the God because he was talking about anxiety. Great book. I'm loving Mary L. Trump. I would love to meet Mary L. Trump. She really tell you about our president, about why he is the way he is, because he don't like to be embarrassed. But if he loses in November, get ready. You're going to see another side of that man because he don't like to be embarrassed. The most embarrassing thing you could do to Trump ego is bow him out in November. You're going to see another side. But she breaking some tea back when he was a little boy. Back when he was a little boy, she spilling tea, family tea. I talked to some of my elements who treated me the same way, and I'm like regular human beings like you. Right. Absolutely. But some people, they really love us. I have read Black Privilege, a good book. I highly suggest you get it. He talked about his journey. That's how I was schooling Armon Wiggins. I love teaching Armon Wiggins. I love teaching folks because he kept saying, I want to be on radio. I want to be on radio. Why y'all give me my cocktail? Give me my cocktail. Why I ain't on radio? Why y'all giving these shows to everybody else but not me? I said, well, first of all, most of these people that got shows like Charlamagne the God, they intern for a show. So while you up there drinking all them cocktails, you should have went on to California, wiped you bad all them BMWs. You should have went on to one of them studios and intern, maybe vacuum their flow. But you too good to vacuum the flow. If they say you can intern but change out the garbage, empty the garbage, you probably too good. You probably ain't good enough to go and get Charlamagne the God some coffee. You'll feel insulting if Charlamagne say, yes, I want you to just come and vacuum my floor and just be my assistant just to vacuum and clean. But he could call me. I would do it. You want to show up to the red carpet so people can take pictures of you and your cocktail. You want to show up with daytime tea time with you and your cocktail. Yeah, sit down somewhere. And I'm reading Sean King book, Make Change. And Sean King has put me he had put me in his story and his Instagram story. And I'm reading his book. He's giving solutions about social change. Some people is triggered because of Sean King. Just saying that name probably going to trigger some people out the bushes. I don't like Sean King. I support his book because I listen to his podcast. He gives great insight on the current condition of social justice, about justice and equality. He's not perfect, but I do like the fact that this brother is giving families money and helping to fight against, and helping to bring in new prosecutors. His team and his organization was able to fund candidates to run for office. And this is why you got different changes in different parts of the country, because Sean King were a part of that help. He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm a fan of his work. Okay. Yes. And Mary Eltra is a psychiatrist. Yes, she's a psychiatrist. Yes, she is. Wiley, read the paper by Dr. Francis Cress. Okay. Sean King, I sure it said, he said, yeah, I love Sean King. You know, this is what I do. I don't just sit and just watch YouTubers all day. I crack a book over, put my legs up on that couch on my twisted foot and sit and read a book. I'm reading Mary Trump too. Yeah, I'm reading Mary Trump too. I'm reading her book. I'm reading this book too. I am actually on page 63. I'm on page 63. I would have been completely done with it, but I've been triggered to come online. But I don't. But I sure got to watch reading Shook one. And one thing that I got out of this book is say you're gonna have the best show on the internet. You're gonna have the best show in the world. Speak those positive affirmations to your life. There's nothing wrong. And then Charlamagne wrote something about Tiffany Haddish, and reread her book, The Black Unicorn. He said Tiffany Haddish at the end of her show, she would curse her audience with success. You will be successful. You will be successful. And speak those positive affirmations to your life. Speak it. And hold on, let me tell y'all this. Everybody should go read Tiffany Haddish's book, The Black Unicorn. That book is so funny. I ain't gonna tell the book, but that book is so funny. She said she had, okay, I ain't gonna tell you, go read it, because I was about to spill some tea in that book. But I read that book on the plane. I was on my way to, I think Atlanta. I was on my way to someplace. I was traveling. And I read that book on the plane. And when I tell you the stuff, I was getting turned on by the words in that book. I'm like, Tiffany Haddish, if you ain't, but you think you're in a relationship now. But Tiffany, I want to meet her. That's all I'm going to say. Because everybody kept saying, she ain't funny. Tiffany Haddish ain't funny. Tiffany Haddish ain't this. And so I read the book. Yes, it is. The audio version is even funnier because she reads it. Yes, I got to get the audio. I'm from the old school, but I do got to start getting audio book. I may get addicted to it. And I read it and I said, ooh, it is so funny. It's a part in that book. It's so funny. Woo! Y'all need to go read the books. We read over here. We started the Wiley Book Club. We have read James' book, Boys Like Me. We have read The Meth Monster, Timothy Bland book. We read that. Their book sales had increased because I reviewed both their books. And so we have done that. We were the first channel in the sector to read their books and tell y'all to go buy their books. And a couple of my producers went to go purchase their book. And I still want to interview Uncle Tim. I still want to interview him because his story is a beautiful story. A beautiful story he had. He went through a lot, but you never know by judging the brother that he went through the things he went to. Been to prison, robbed, selling drugs, doing drugs, lost his teeth, had to get some dentrums. He went through a lot. You would never know that. I just said more after her book because I didn't think she was funny either. But the book had me crying laughing. Yes, Leo, it had me crying laughing. That's how I like Leo the Lioness. Like the women that I met on YouTube. Whew, Lord. Thank God that y'all are married in a relationship. Because if y'all wouldn't, I'd be trying to shoot my shot. But I respect married women. I didn't used to respect married women like that. I was like, I still gonna shoot my shot, whatever. But no, I respect married women because some of y'all are beautiful. Y'all be saying, oh, I'm married and all that. But one of y'all is single. And I'm gonna definitely shoot my shot. One of y'all is single. I'm gonna shoot my shot though. I just gotta know how to play my cards. I gotta get my money up. Because some of y'all, baby, y'all make more than some of y'all make good money. Good money. I ain't gonna be able to shoot some of y'all make so much good money. I'm like, woo. I don't know if I can kind of flirt with that. Because what can I buy you? Because you can buy it yourself. You can probably buy me. Some of y'all ain't got some good money. But anywho, there's one of y'all that I really would love to be in a relationship with. You already like me. You already love me. We might as well just go on and get married. Anywho, but can't wait for you. Y'all gonna share some interesting comments or everything. Yes, and let me get back to the original topic, y'all. And I think that will happen. The thing that I would hope, Leo the Lion, is all the producers in the chat, Armon Brown 9, Tori Mine, J Real, Nurse Nicole, Blue Skies, Puppy Love, B Scales, Mouth Open, Shantae, Day, TLC3, and D1. One thing that I hope that we could have a conversation in person. I would like to meet the man in person. I would, because we talk a lot of ish. He had his security. I have my security. Leo said I'm back getting a purse. Club chat, they got the purse. Club chat, because Danny, she was talking about stocks. And when she was just talking, I got 20 of them stocks, 30 of them stocks. And I'm looking at how much a piece of stock. And I'm like, are you saying? I wasn't saying, are you? I was intrigued. Like I was just sitting there. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Can't get woo. Well, one day I'm going to get something. We going to be in a good. The wife that I'm going to get, she going to have a bank and I'm going to wind up getting made. But she probably going to make more money than me. But I'm going to be confident because I know the type of man that I am. But I don't mind if my woman make more money than me. I don't mind. As long as I'm hitting that and we enjoying each other, we get it in. Cause I was watching. I'm gonna finish my point and I'm gonna get to P Valley. I hope that we meet and I just would love to just see him and see how he act. Cause I know he ain't gonna act like that. If he have a cocktail, maybe so. But I was watching P Valley. So one of the characters is a lawyer. He's trying to get the casino. So his wife just show up, and he was ready to just get him some yoni from the stripper, but his wife showed up. So his wife was like, I just came to see, where were you at? We're like, come on. And he went down. I said, yes. Yes. And I can't read why I say yes. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to go to Chicago. But she got to find her a babysitter because, can't bring no baby child. That's going to irritate me. If you watch that the P Valley, that was one of my favorite scenes. I'm like, yes. Got right her on the desk. Got her on the desk. Right there on the table. I was like, yes. And yes. Your chat has the purse. You have silent control. Oh, yeah, I have silent people. Yeah, P Valley is lit. My way make less than me, but he's confident, so not threat. Absolutely. You see that? Why? Did you watch it last night, Dave? I seen that and he went there. I said, yeah, that's what I'm talking. Because I go through a lot of stresses, right, as a blogger. And I be want to take that stress out on some yoni. I'm going to be honest with you. I go through a lot of stress on the internet. I just wish. One of my wish, I'm going to have to add it to my board. I'm going to add it to my board. Just, you know, yeah, I got to add it to my board just to get it in. Because it'd be like some days, I just be wanting to just da 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 da. You know, yeah. So, cause I be going through like so much online, I be want to take that frustration out. Cause you get tired of just getting Vaseline and just you get tired of just doing that simple thing. Can you speak on Charlamagne? I'm gonna do that tomorrow. He was sexually, and he ain't really want to do Dwight. No, he didn't want to do Dwight. He wanted to do, but she was there and she let him have it. And then she was like, "You miss me." No, he really wanted that stripper. But you know, you got the you got the meat. You got it. You know, I be wondering because I be having a lot of stresses, right? On the internet, like a lot of stuff. And I be because I'm single, so I get on here. I don't understand people that say they're in a relationship, they be just online all the time. I'd be too busy getting it in and come online and doing a morning show. But let me have my alone time. You know what I'm saying? My because when these people like that's how I know a lot of like, come on now. Let me stop. Let me stop. Oh gosh, but yeah, the wife that I want her to have money. Eventually she gonna have it. You know, I'm gonna be dating, I'm gonna be going out, and it's all that type of stuff. It's eventually gonna happen because I generally like both. Wiley, what do you think about? I don't know about her. Joe Budden posted a response to Charlamagne a few hours ago on here. Yes, I'm gonna have to watch it and get into that. I couldn't. I had heard about it, a little bits and piece of it, and so I will definitely talk about that tomorrow morning in my show of it. But I'm here for it. I can't wait to because I love both of them. I mean, I love Charlamagne. I love his work. And Joe Budden, I don't know. I thought he was like a struggling rapper. I never heard any of his music. I sometimes like his commentary. I only podcast that I watch, and this is me being honest, that I watch of Joe Budden was when Nicki Minaj was on his show. When Nicki Minaj was on the show, that was my first only time that I tuned into a Joe Budden podcast. But other than that, I really watch people podcasts, right? I started to cut down people, like I started to start watching a lot of YouTubers like I used to. Hey Wiley, would you be getting when will you be getting to Chicago? I will let you know when I get there. But if you're in the Chi, we can link up. We can link up and stuff like that. Maybe we can go to a restaurant and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be out and about. You may see me and stuff like that. I'm excited to go in Chicago. She let him have it. Okay, definitely send me an email or that. A DM so I can see that. Yeah. But one person that I would like to meet though, I would love to meet Tasha K. And I would love to meet Tasha. I would love to meet Storm. I would love to meet every daytime, especially Nick at night. Babe, I can't wait to be rich to meet Nick. I remember I had a vision that I was successful and just rich. And I called Nick up. No, I had my assistant call Nick up and say, like, Mr. Wiley's in town. He want to see you. I remember I had that in the vision. And she's like, Wiley from YouTube? He's like, yes, Mr. Wiley would like to see you. That we pulled up and we had a nice, beautiful dinner, beautiful conversation. And then she was saying, oh yeah, Wiley, you were talking about me crying in the sock and all of that. And we just having a beautiful conversation. I can't tell you the continuation of that vision, but it was a beautiful vision. I would say that. Okay. But definitely in there. She's saying no now, but let that money come up in there. But yeah. But I would love to meet Tasha K. Baby, if me and Tasha K meet, it will shake up the internet. And then me and her gonna be like, hello, motherfuckers. We could be fake. Like, I would love to meet Tasha K. If we meet in the basement and she say, why do you want some of this water and all that? Yes. I think that will be lit. I would love to meet Tasha. I would love to meet Tasha K. Since we meet bloggers and bloggers, I would love to meet Tasha. I'm gonna have to call her up and say, Tasha, I want to meet you. You can tell people biases when they push in a quarter day, scared they will attack, and when they think it would be the weaker link. Yeah. Did you know that the group SWV original name was TLC Tender Lover Care? Oh wow, Peppers. No, I didn't know that. Mm-mm. So yeah, I would love to meet Tasha. I think if we were to meet Tasha, oh baby, because we both shady, we both messy, and I'm messy and shady. I would love to be Tasha K. I would love to be Tasha K. It will be litty lit. Baby, we have Teddy. I have a whole conversation with Teddy, and especially if we both having conversations that go at it and just talk, oh, they wouldn't like that. And then if she listen, okay, I'm gonna say this. Lord, I'm gonna say this. If we do a podcast and it go on her YouTube channel, because and she interview or we talk and we do a show, man, when I tell you they would send shockwaves on the internet, bring Teddy, and we just on the channel, baby, two messy queens. Then I asked Storm Monroe, so Storm, why did you join a white right fraternity? So you always wanted to be an Oreo cookie. So are you an Oreo cookie now or a chocolate chip cookie? Storm, like I would love that in person. I would love that. I eventually it would happen. I ain't gonna force it because last time I said that it triggered people. Oh, he want to work with these people. Build your own platform, because this is what they gonna say. Build your own platform. You always want to align yourself with people. You're so impatient. Like they just be talking. You so thirsty. If you just be patient, you will get there. You so impatient. Sir, I've been doing this for over 10 years, okay? I'm not impatient. I just be talking, doing commentary on the show. I'm a comedian, okay? He's so impatient. But Nick at Night, yeah, she's definitely chocolate. Nick, I would love to see it. I would love to see Nick at Night. I want her to unblock me on Instagram because I be missing watching her stories. Like, I hate going to her Instagram on my troll account. Like, can somebody send Nick a message and tell her to unblock me? I just want to go back on her. I just want to go back on her IG so I can send her hearts and tag her in my story. I feel some type of way that I'm blocked on Nick because I used to love watching her stories. And it's the summertime too. So can y'all let Nick at Night tell her to unblock me, please? And Lovely T on Instagram. I used to love both of them, but both of them, I'm this mouth, and I'll be telling a joke and I get unblocked. I remember Lovely T was like, yeah, you like me, Wiley, now, but you might go on your platform and you're going to try to drag me. Are you going to drag me on your platform? And then she unfollowed me. I think she blocked me on IG. And I like her. I like her. She nice and chocolate, but I did say so. And I don't know, y'all, why I don't be doing all this stuff. And I be getting blocked. She blocked me a long time ago. It's because of this mouth, y'all. That's one thing I like about Tasha K. That she don't block me. Even though I say what I say, she keeps me up blocked. I like that. I keep being shady. I can't stop it, y'all. I need to go to shady rehab. I need to literally go to rehab and get up there and say, hello, my name is Wiley, and I'm so shady, and I'm always shading people that drink cocktails. I need to go to a shady rehab because I'm too shady. Tasha K, she understands me. And because you already know Lovely T. I'm protecting my energy because of all these dark forests, and I'm not letting you over there no more. I'm not letting nobody. I'm like, Lovely T. Oh, but she's a beautiful woman and she a boss. So, Lord, I got blocked from Lovely T, y'all. I just like, man, I need to go to shady or not. I don't know how to stop. I'll be shady my family. Anything I see, I'm just so shady. That's like, why is you so shady? I can't turn it off. I'm just so shady. But in person, in my personal life, I'm just as cool. But when it comes to online, baby, when I sit in this chair You can't give a person like me that was getting abused attention and I'm like, I'd be so shady. I'm like, why is I'm so shady? I don't know. They don't have thick skin. You know, Tasha got thick skin. And they black you, then you can't talk about on side gate. Yes, they. And she like, I am not going to talk about the sock gate. I am not going. Okay, I am not going to talk about sock gate. If Nick unblock me, I guarantee you, I am not going to talk about sock gate no more. You shady in person too, Wally. So. Oh yeah, I am shady in person. I'm so shady, just come out. Now I am shady in person. Why is I'm shady? Oh, why is I'm so shady? I'm so shady. I don't understand that. Hey, I would love to meet these people, but nobody gonna meet you all shady. I was like, they said it's only been a week. How you feel? Man, please. It's like, I don't care. Like, I like about the guy is so easy to talk about because he just be doing stuff. He makes for good material. Nick blocked Wally again. I don't know what I've been told you stop dragging me. You kept going. Now you gotta make up. They said Sage was the best. I'm sorry. I love my radio because my radio got thick skin too. And I definitely don't want to look at I love my radio. I love her. Like my radio, like that. And I want to meet Mom. Like Millie. I finally know how to pronounce her name, Millie. Y'all remember I used to pronounce her name wrong, but I know how to say her name. Malago Grams. I love Millie. I'm so glad she didn't block me. I'm so glad that we talked. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Do what Wendy Williams done. Lottie shade people for me to do. And then once they're on the couch, put out the big guns. What's up with the high pitch laugh? Read at the same time. Listen, okay, so I'm just telling you, like, I really get shady like that. I'm just saying. Man, y'all, I can't stop it. I can't stop it. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. I don't know where that come from. That's because Millie don't take it personal. She don't take it personal. Millie is trying, and I love it. Hey, Shopper, Nick treated my radio like Tasha treated her. Let's be honest. That's why I can't invest in people who want to be kept. Yeah, that was funny. That happened right on the Wiley Show. Yeah, Millie don't take it personal. Like she don't. She don't. So, y'all, I'm actually on station head, and it have been working forever. And like the station head, I don't know who over there listening. Somebody said, you ain't no celebrity. Tell them to send you some chapstick tissue for that snotty. Oh, they dragging me on station head. Somebody said, is this lie? Oh, my. They said, teach them how to get insurance. Somebody said, snot coming out of your nose. Is it snot? Hold on, man. Let me give me some tissue because they dragging me up on station head. They are really, really dragging me. They are really, really dragging me on station head. Man, I'm getting dragged on station head. Teach you how to get it. Is this lie? Snot coming out of your nose. You will never be the Ahmad Wiggins Show. Somebody said, why are you on station here? You're just trying to be like Ahmad. Your show will never be number one. I'm like, whoa, they are really dragging me. I'm getting dragged on station here. What I do? This is like, I get dragged. I mean, I'm just out here. I'm like, what's the problem? It's my nose if it's snotty. What is the problem? Because my nose, look, drip, come down there. It's my nose. It's my nose. A weird person do that triggers you. They're just in here. Somebody said, tell them to send you some chapstick. Now, actually, they did send me some chapstick from they already did that, caller. And they already did that. I already got you some chapstick. Let me put it on the trigger. I'm like, they are really been dragging me on station here. Because on station here, I got two people that don't like me. The Richard guy, my biggest, they got like teams. Like some people came over to Wiley, try to work with Wiley. But once they find out that Wiley ain't with the table sitting with folks, because somebody got on their platform saying, I'm sitting with the mob because of the table. And Wiley, you can't sit with us. I said, why you over there obsessed to sit with a man that's in a relationship that can't come on camera? I'm building my own table, bringing my own chair. Okay, why you up there want to sit with him? Guess what? I'm going to bring my own chair and my own table. Okay, I'm bringing my own chair. I'm going to bring my own chair. I'm going to bring my own chair. Why you over there? Somebody just sit with it. Anyway, I was just, I'm like, what? It's about you can't sit with it. I'm like, what? Are you okay? Are you okay? Talking about I can't sit with you. I got my own table. What I look like? I just pull up my chair on my own table. This is content. Oh God, you love the shorts. Thank you. I got the shorts on today, baby. I got the shorts on. It's like you'd have thought that me and my Wiggins, you'd have thought that me and him been a couple. We never been a couple. I never met his boyfriend. He had talked about me, but he don't talk about me no more. Once I saw that dirty bathrobe, he don't say nothing about it no more because that camera pan. Y'all producers are messy. Somebody said this is the members only live. They panned that camera on him. He had on that dirty bathroom robe, and he don't utter me no more. Because I'm like, yeah, you talk all that mess. Talk all that mess about Wiley. Don't mention me. We are not the same. You're not in this business. Stay in the corner. Stay hidden. Stay whispering on the side and handling your man a cocktail. Don't talk. You cannot talk into the man in the room. You are the servant. You are only welcome when I say, pass me a cocktail. Babe, can you pass me some water? Boo, can you fix me some chicken? That is only when your services are needed. Baby, can you bring me some lemons and put the lemons in my water? Yeah, that's it. Have the audacity to put your lips on Wiley. There's nowhere in the world that you can try to talk about Wiley and you in the corner in the dark somewhere. All your pages is private with 300 followers. No worries. We will get there one day. No worries. I wouldn't want to see him. Why are you talking about Tasha K? You're not a content creator. Don't mention me. Slice, when I come visit y'all, if I ever do see y'all in person, Jeffrey, bring me a lemon, Jeffrey. That's it. Bring me some water, Jeffrey. That's about it. I'm gonna treat you like Mr. treated Celie when she brought in that lemon, that ice cold, that lemon when Mr. was talking to the lady that was sleeping with Hoppo. He said, "Oh, ain't cold enough." That's how I'm gonna talk to you when you bring some ain't cold enough. That's how Armon Wiggins treat you. Armon Wiggins treat you like Mr. treated Celie. He get on top of you and do his business, and you say, amen. That's it. And clean that kitchen up. That is your services. After he get through spinning, turning circles and pouring it, your job is to mop up the floors. Don't come over here putting your name on Wiley. I was looking like, what the world? It ain't nice when you talking about my cock eye. Baby, that's how you get treated. We don't see who you is. He don't even want you to be out known. You better hope I don't get on no flight and come to Atlanta so I can see how you look in person. I'm like, this the best you want to, this is how much mess you want to talk, because you know he going to the club and to the bar so he get him a cocktail. I might have to take a little detour and go to Atlanta to see what is going on down here. Because I don't mind being a little nosy, because I want to see how you look in person. All that mess you that. If you look good, I'll try to flirt. I'll try to flirt. I'll buy you a couple of cocktails. I'll buy you that. Put it on my tab. You better hope. You better hope I don't get to Atlanta. Okay, Wiley in the house, ain't done over there. Wiley in the house, go Wiley. It's your birthday, go Wiley. It's your birthday, go Wiley. Go Wiley, hey, go Wiley. Go Wiley, hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna be in that dancing, acting a plump fool. If you got a limit, throw your hands up. If you got a limit, throw your hands up. If you got your medication, throw your hands up. Go, Tasha. It's your birthday. Go, Tasha. It's your birthday, Tasha. Where you from? Mississippi. Where you from? Mississippi. Go, Tasha. It's your birthday. Oh, come on, T.S. Madison. Do the little bouncy bounce bounce. Come on, Daddy. They gonna kick me up out the club. See, you can have fun sober. They'll be right up there. Oh, come on, daytime. It's your birthday. Come on, daytime. It's your birthday. Wave your Bible in your hand. Wave your Bible in your hand and twerk. Just twerk. Wave your Bible in your hand. Wave your Bible in your hand and twerk. And twerk. Come on, Candace. Y'all better hope I don't get downtown. Get to Atlanta. Go Wiley. Go Wiley. Oh, do the steak leg. Do the steak leg. Oh. Especially if we got a couple of producers. Especially if we got a couple of producers down there. Do y'all think I should go to Atlanta? Producers, do y'all think I should detour my trip and go to Atlanta? Let me stop for these people. And Kaya, go Kaya. This is the docket. Go Kaya. You got the docket. Go Kaya. Go Kaya. Hey, go Kaya. Go Kaya. Go Kaya. Come on, baby. I'd love to be there in front of that bookshelf. We both got our Metro PCS. Okay. Whew, no, I'm going to see my mother. I'm going to see my mama. Mama, you know I love you. You know I love you. Mama. Mama, you the queen of my heart. My soul. I'm gonna have to play that all on the internet so I can sing that to my mama, okay? But yes, I can't wait to go to Chicago. Okay, I can't wait to go to Chicago. Okay, I can't wait to go to Chicago. Did anyone call? Did nobody even call in? I have been sitting here talking to y'all for two hours. Did nobody want to call in because I'm just off from the show. And so I am on Station Head and I'm on YouTube. And people just drag me all day long on YouTube and on Station Head. I went on somebody's show on Station Head, just said, hey, and Richard came on, Wiley, you stink and you this. I'm like, sir, your show not even number one, Richard. Wiggins beat you in ratings. Millie beat you in ratings. Ra Ali beat you in ratings. So you should Ask me to come on your platform nicely, then drag me. But don't drag me on another show, then send me a text. Can you come on my show? The answer is no, 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 no. I ain't come on there for you to cuss me out. No. You just going to struggle in them ratings. You on station more than anybody. And Millie go on station and eat her lemon pepper flats and be number one. Armon Wiggins be on there for 30 minutes. He number 2 or 3. You on there for all 15 hours and still number 11 or 12. And man, don't be mad at me. Then the people that you keep, stop going on their platform, kissing their butt, and have your own identity. Because eventually they got tired of you talking about Riley. Riley is this. People got tired. They went and left and went back over there to Millie. Said, we ain't going over that show. You done came out better. Teaming up with Riley. Now Millie got a show with Station is number 1, doing incredible numbers. People try to throw dirt at Millie's name. Armon Wiggins said, this is me being messy. He said, well, she only number 1 because she be on station head for 3-4 hours. So let me get a response. Do she still got that message up when she said that? Hold on. Let me see if Millie got it up because I'm a little messy and a little manic. I'm a little messy and manic. Man, I wish I had me a wife. Hey, but one day, okay, one day, let me see if I can find that message she wrote. I don't know if I can find it. I think she probably deleted it. But pretty much what she said is, you have the number 1 show on Station Head. Okay, this is what it is. Thank you, Millie, for still having it up. She said Station Head trending list isn't based on time. It's based about active live viewers. If you do a show with the most viewers and you get the spot, congratulations on my radio. Shout out to everybody else on the app. Now, she was responding to Armon Wiggins because he kept saying because she on there for 4 hours, she got it. No, it's because she got hundreds to thousands of live viewers that are listening to her show. The majority of them stay within the process. That's why she keep the top spot, because her audience, they are used to staying there in big numbers. Let my radio call into the Wiley Show and watch all the people from my radio come up out the bushes. Them people, my radio people, they support for real, for real, for real. They are some real, I never seen, she got them Tyler Perry type of supporters. When every way she go, they follow. If she on BET, my radio people there. On MTV, they on Station Head. If they on Millenniatopia website, they on there. They on Twitter, they on there. She on Facebook, they on there. On Instagram, they there. If she got the computer store, they there. Her audience, they love her, because she have a good personality and you draw to her like chicken wings on top of lemon pepper. That is how she is the chicken wings and her audience is the lemon pepper. That's how her audience is. They go hand in hand. She offered the wings and her audience offered the lemon pepper. You got $20. You got $20, and them people they be getting more money, baby. She even type sexy. You know you a beautiful chocolate sexy woman when you know how to type sex. She be hold on, let me see. This is how she be. Hold up, this is my broken computer, but I'm gonna do an example. Baby, she be on it. Hold up. And see, Riley and Cardi B, hold on, because Cardi B, hold on, let me check that. Wait a minute, Cardi B, and you did this, and she be dropping, hold on, let me give you she be just on there just typing. Hold up. She be on there typing, and all of that, Cardi, are you really married to Offset, Cardi? She really be up on there. And she be on that type. Yeah, and see, all of this is going on. Let me break that down. And because Chris Brown, hold on, 2000. Hold on, baby. I'll be getting turned on by her clicking on the keyboard. I said, you better go ahead. You better go ahead. Baby, when she got to get to typing, baby. And see all that type and all of this, because Tasha! Did you say that, Tasha? Hold up, Tasha! Because Ra Ali, she sent me the receipt, baby. I never seen somebody. I still don't know how this woman, Milagograms, she have her logo on everything she visit. The logo don't move. I don't know how she do that. Baby, she don't play. So she was at the computer, so she is so good looking, y'all. I love Milagro. She in a relationship, but I'm just saying, I got eyes. She in the computer store, so she was like, "Okay, y'all, we up in here. So let me see if I'm gonna get this." And so she was seeing how it feels on her fingers. I said, "You better come on." And I said that no matter what that price is, her audience gonna pay it because guess what? They love her, and some people can't stand that she got a strong audience base. They can't stand it. I'm getting dragged on station head, but ain't no problem. You can keep on dragging me. Who cares? Why is hilarious? He needs some milk and sleep. It's like, yeah, I'm a little slightly manic. No, I don't think I'm slightly manic. Because I slept last night. If I am, hey. Y'all entertained. Hold on, let me say what my lawyer said. Hold on, let me get my message. Let me see. As long as I'm in the safety of my house, ain't doing that and all that type of stuff, it's okay. My lawyer didn't say that. But as long as I'm in the safety of my house, up there getting clicks and views instead of throwing books, we are good over here. Okay? We are good over here. I got to watermark stuff. My stuff. I got to learn. I don't know how to do all that stuff. How to watermark all that. I need to get somebody like an Oliver Twist or somebody working with me, and I can pay, work and teach me how to watermark and stuff like that. I don't know how to do that, but one day y'all gonna teach me how to watermark. Yes. Okay, that's on its way. Thank you so much. Teach me how to watermark. Teach me how to Dougie. 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 Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Teach me how to water. Teach me how to watermark. Teach me how to watermark. Teach me how to watermark. So if somebody says easy, well, help me on the DM because you know me, I'm a little slow. Help me with that. Okay, help me with that. Thank you so very much. Okay, help me with that. I need y'all help. I know how to talk mess, but all that technical stuff I don't know how to do. I be watching folks when they be doing that, and I still know how to do the thumbnails, but I be tired of doing all those thumbnails. Because maybe I don't get extra views when I do the thumbnails. I just put the same. I'm like, child, it's too early. Let me just call and talk my mess. And the people will come. And they been coming like y'all have been watching our show. Many people gonna say they only watching y'all show because he on the Armon hate train. I ride planes, not trains, okay? Stop giving yourself all that attention. Then what is that Tasha K train? I can't stand Tasha. Yeah, please. You just mad because Tasha K said she don't know you no more. You got let Tasha K invite me over there for Thanksgiving dinner. It's gonna be some trouble. Let me go over there and eat some sliced ham and some Thanksgiving food. Ooh, he'll be mad impressed. Somebody said, you not slow. You had a green screen intro thumbnails and a voiceover. You should hire a freelancer for cheaper or to create your Thank you. They said that's easy. I know how to do thumbnails. I just be like, child, I just love to get the mic in my hand and just talk my stuff. Thank y'all. Y'all sending me DMs on how to do stuff. Thank you so much. Some of y'all sending me cash out, so I want to give a special shout out to all the producers for it. It goes towards the platform. Thank you so much. No matter how low it is, I just thank you for helping me out. God bless you, brother. God bless you. I got brothers watching the Wiley Show. I don't just have sisters watching the Wiley Show. I have brothers watching the Wiley Show too. And I thank you. You should hire. I've read that. Let me see. Shout out to all the producers in the chat. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Well, I can watermark and stuff like that. Thank you. I got to start watermarking my stuff. Okay. For this, a great video editor software. You can add watermarks. And trigger can be very triggering. Wait, both of you fella. No, why y'all keep saying we fell out? It's just creative differences. I like the. I don't have no ill will. I like the brother. We didn't. It's just. I'm just the same person. I tell jokes. It's creative differences. I would love to meet the man in person. I would love to meet. We never met in person. It's just creative differences. Can y'all please say that with me? Creative differences. Can y'all all say that with me, please? Creative differences. I don't hate that brother. I don't hate that. Hate him. He's nice, chocolate. His teeth is white. He drinks cocktail. I don't hate the brother. What did I hate him for? No, I never met that brother in person to hate him. Why do you keep putting the pic where you look like Nelson Mandela on the first day out of jail, your thumbnail? Because I like that picture. I like that picture. You said why I put that picture as Nelson Mandela. And Nelson Mandela, wait, why I put that picture? Oh, Lord. I love that look. I got that wig, too. I got a wig, but I wanted to look a little flat. Man, I look good when I dress good. When I put a hat on my head and put a nice polo, I look really good when I dress good. Man, y'all got some good taste. Y'all making me feel good. I hope y'all are loving this show at home. I look good. I look like a whole snack. I would just date me if I was me, if I was somebody else. My DM should be popping. Somebody in my DM should be dropping some emojis in my DM or something. Y'all should be liking my stories, hearts or something like that. Wet emojis. I should be getting a couple of wet emojis in my DMs and stuff like that. But it's okay. It's okay. I thought, $1 bill. That's how the watermark for Armon your mind does all her food. It's watermark. Thank you. Okay, I got to get it together, y'all. You like him, he don't like you. Listen, that's his problem. But me, I like the brother. I don't have no issues with him. He just have a problem saying Wiley name. He have a problem saying Wiley name, but it's okay. Oh, that person, I wish him in Christ. Don't you wish nothing in Christ. You drink all that cocktails and cock down your throat. Don't you dare put Christ in your mouth, all that cocktails. Let's just always set out. So I'm wishing well in Christ. Man, please. And please don't you get up no cards and try to read me unless it's successful reads. Okay? My brother. I couldn't believe that he said that. You are welcome. Thank you. No, but we it is what it is, brothers and sisters. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm on station here. Somebody say you acting like the one you want, be all up in the gay's teeth. Anybody dating your stinky butt, that's why you got to catfish. I don't catfish no more. That was in my past. I used to catfish. When I was mad, I used to catfish a lot in my past, in my history. That was in my past. I used to catfish. I don't catfish no more. I'm retired for that life because I look like a snack in the snacks. I don't need to catfish anymore. But you would have never known about catfish until I told you. I'm very transparent with catfishing, right? I used to do the catfishing. Yes, I used to catfish and everything like that. And they used to come to the door. We used to get it in. I used to catfish. Absolutely, I used to catfish. I don't catfish no more. It's no need. I'm a celebrity. I am a public figure. I just had somebody in my house yesterday. Gorgeous men, business owner, real estate agent, good looking men. A man was in here. Good looking, smelled good, got good watch, chain, own his own restaurant. He in a relationship though. I said he in a relationship though. Good professional interview. I didn't have to catfish show, but because of my celebrity status on this show, he came through and came on over, and we had a beautiful conversation. Brandon said it was a part. I don't believe that. It's a pic where he has on the Afro rig and a dashiki. He was upset. He have used it a lot recently, but I think he went back with just using his avatar as a thumbnail for those videos. He said he don't want you gaining off his name. So what? He gained on everybody else's name. We work together. He It'd be like so sad. Like people in his chat, they be so good. Who is he talking about? Then people down in the chat, he talking about wow, he talking about Wiley. They put eye emojis. I'm like, why y'all keep talking about me for? I'm just sitting down here talking my mess. No, you didn't. I found out you used my pics, dude. No, I didn't ever use your pics. Did I ever use your? Send me an email. I never use your pics. They said, get it, Wiley. Wiley said he looks. I look like a whole snack. Now I have used people a couple of pics. I have. I will admit that. No, you ain't dark skinned enough. No, I use people that was dark skinned to use that pic. That same color complexion. That eyes was straight. No, your eyes is you're brown skin. Willie Wiley, you said you don't want to. I did say I do want to meet Tasha K. If she said yes, I'll go down there. Yeah. So when I met when I'd have catfish, it was a person that was dark skinned, looked like me, but his eye was straight. And yeah, so that was the person that I would use his pic and stuff like. It's many ways that I had catfish. Yeah, it's many ways. Maybe I can break down that story. If somebody, maybe if I break it down one day. But I talked about this story forever, and I don't run from it. They having a whole show about him, and he's a celebrity. Yeah, I'm a celebrity. They have shows about it. I'm a celebrity. I said it. What's the problem when I say I'm a celebrity? I am a celebrity. I have news clips about me. You can Google me and my name come up. Somebody working on my Wikipedia. We working on my Alexa pretty soon. Well, you're going to be able to say, Alexa, who is the Wiley Show? Well, the Wiley Show is a YouTuber, and he got his fame from being naked and doing it in the library. And the Wiley Show is a celebrity gossip promoter and blah, 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 blah. Eventually, maybe if you start promoting men and say you get some feedback, your audience is women. Yeah. But I post a little women in my stories, though. I post a little women in my story. I got more women I post. I posted in my story. I do get attention. I'm just sitting there talking, but I do get attention in my DMs. Oh, I look better than half of these people in the B sector, eyes and all. Thank you so much. Now you be the colors. Let's say not me, but some women like me who are genuinely bad. Yeah, but I do have women that be in my DMs and stuff like that. My DMs will be okay, it'd be popping. It be pop. I talk to ladies. I don't have an issue if I'm just so busy on the internet. And they come. We gonna get into some stuff. Now no, I'm not colors. I just say you want my skin tone. Usually be people that have catfish. I use them as my skin tone to look similar to me. I thought I was dating, but it was like a long-term thing. But I'm going to see her in Chicago this week. I'll be in Chicago this week, so I'll be going to see her and stuff like that. And stuff. So let me see if I can get her on the phone. Okay, no, let me call this person because they had called me today. Your face is looking so today. Keep up the good work walking. Thank you. I'll be walking today, but hey, what's up? Oh no. I just wanted to see what was you doing and stuff like that. But if you're busy, then I don't interrupt you. Okay. Well, when you're done, just hit me up and then we can connect. All right, because don't stand me up now. All right, brother. All right, bye. All right, because it's like a podcast I'm trying to do, and he'd be great for that podcast. Yeah, they keep saying now I've been that way. You could have cheated on me. Wiley said me some voice message to the interview. That would be interesting. While you are, but I've been that way by. I honestly have no idea there were a YouTube beef sector until I started watching you. If you ain't a celebrity, you definitely have influence in the voice. Thank you. I'm a celebrity. It is what it is. Anytime you on the media and you have a platform, your name, you Google your name and I come up, I'm a celebrity, whether you want to believe it or not. Siri, what is the definition of a celebrity?
Celebrity means famous person.
The state of being well known, okay? I am well known to a lot of folks in this sector on YouTube. And then when I go to the show, they be, hey, Wiley, how you doing? Okay? Well known. I am a celebrity, okay? If you get triggered, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I thought you called the engaged woman. Oh, no. I'm going to call her. No, I already called the engaged woman. I have to see her when I'm in person. Because she's going to try to talk all that on the phone. But if I see her in person, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. If I see her in person, It's gonna be great. Now what now that you just told you a lie and all that. Now give me a second. But it's gonna be great because it's a couple of people I want to see. Your infamous child. No, I'm not. I'm famous. People just can't stand that I'm famous. Okay, they text me back. She in a meeting. She getting that bag. Oh, I'm here for it. I like that. I like to see when a woman hit me up and say, I'm in a meeting. I'm like, she getting that bag. I hope she do get this business. She's trying to get this business venture and stuff. I think she want to do hair, like sell whatever. But I hope she gets it though. I like this yellow polo. Whoever sent me that, thank you. Yellow looks good on me. I think yellow and red is my colors. Thank you so much. It matched my yellow teeth. I said that on my Instagram. Somebody got triggered. It really matches me. Can you give us a B-sector breakdown someday? You be talking about 5A Tracy, and I have no clue, but that's all it's all. Yes, on the back of on Patreon we talk about it, but I can do another one video on Patreon to help you out. There's only 4 quarters. Give me a second. What do you? Okay, Wiley Show. What's the beef you got with that dude doing a show on you? I have no beef. When you keep saying beef is like real stuff. This is the creative differences, you guys. I'm on Patreon as well. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm on Stationhead and I'm on YouTube. It is actually working really great. So shout out to T-Mobile. She's shaking her purse while yes, like she is in the meeting. I had to butter her up before I get there. Just want to hear your voice. Just want to hear your voice. Have a good meeting. Send a heart emoji. I hope she can find a babysitter. I want to get into some things. Oh, yellow and red makes you flip flop. They said yellow and red makes you flip flop. They said yellow and red makes you flip flop. Wiley, can you do a video when you send voice notes to famous people and controversial people? Yes, I would love to do that. Absolutely. Not throwing the library books. If you're known for something, you are a celebrity. Come on, Keita B. Thank you, Keita B. Yes, let me call somebody. Now they want to hit me up for business. Thank you. Hey, yes, I still want you to do that. I know you've been booked and busy, so you good? So it's open, so you available to do it now? Oh, thank you so much. So you already know what to put on there. Just let me know. All right, thank you. Bye. Yes, great news. Outside local survey in other states. Yellow does look good on you. Yes, it does. It looks really good. Brings me out. Oh, I love yellow. Yellow is my color. Y'all, I am on Stationhead and YouTube. And it haven't buffered on Stationhead yet. Yes. I'm on 2 of them. I'm so happy, y'all. You have to download Patreon app to get on there. No, you got to go to Patreon, add on there. You don't have to download the app. If you connect with your same email, whatever I post on Patreon, it will send it directly to your email. Definitely. So if you want to go on there, we'll send it directly there. The link is down in the comments if you need it. They said, I'm cool. I only F with P word. What the word are you talking about? Somebody said, okay, y'all are going back and forth on Stationhead. I wish, so now we good on Stationhead. Now it works. So maybe I can get my mom on Stationhead. Maybe my sister, she can come on Stationhead. Maybe I get some of the homeless people, or I would love to go visit my uncle in a mental institution. Maybe we can talk about a conversation, give him a couple of squares, and maybe he'll do that and come on there. No, I'm not on OnlyFans. I'm not on OnlyFans. My team doesn't want me to be on OnlyFans, so I am not on OnlyFans. You shown growth and you're out grinding. I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad for you. Thank you so very much. I'm just calling people in Chicago to let them know I'm coming, so they can know I'm coming. Because you know, black folks, you gotta reach out to them early. Because if you don't, baby, they'll be like, I've been had to work. Why you ain't tell me you coming? So that's why I reach out to them so early. Yes. All right, y'all. That's how I reach out to them so early. Okay, they ain't okay. I used to follow a lot of people on in Chicago. I got a lot of people in Texas that I follow. Facts. Because if you don't, they'll be like, why you ain't tell me you were coming? If I would have known you was in Chicago, we would have linked up. This one sit out. I've been called forever. Crazy. She said, send a voice note to Tasha to invite you for Thanksgiving. Oh Lord. Okay. No, I like Tasha. I don't think Tasha. I think she got her. I think she reached her quota of mentees. I think she reached her quota. She got enough mentees over there. I think she reached her quota. But I wish I would have reached out to her in the beginning when she was really helping people. I do wish that though. She reached her quota of mentees. But I like when she come over. Hey, Wiley, I thought I'll give it 80. Like, bye. Oh, that way, bye. I don't even like her. I like Tasha K. She is my sister. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I like her. Me and her is a second. We both go on rants. We both be dragging folks. We both be just throwing out everything on the internet, on our back. We definitely be doing that. We definitely be doing that. Okay? Okay? So we love her. Okay, now let me read this. Tasha K just post something. We live. We ain't ended it yet. Because I'm talking with y'all now because I can't go outside and walk because it's raining. But Tasha K said, to the trolls in my DMs, I see folks pumping y'all up for some views. FYI, my daughter is well taken care of, better than most. I pride myself in that. My daughter jokes a lot on live. However, the comment she made about me not spending time with her calls I'm laying down breastfeeding her brother while on my phone. That was very true. She has been the only child for 12 years and always had all of my attention until her brother came. She is an Aries. Aquarius is an Aries. Aries, did I say right? Aries, say right? Doesn't like to share anything, including her parents. So if CPS ain't stopping by my crib, then holler at me when you have some children and relate to an entrepreneur mother who run 4 businesses. The little money that I make on a slow month on YouTube is because I put myself and my family first. There are months when I don't sleep and clock triple of that. Tantu, that is her daughter. Let me spell it out. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tantou is just fine. Just a little selfish of mommy's time and doesn't mind speaking her mind just like her mama. Is she right about that? Just like we told her, we encourage the truth teller in this house. So if you ain't going to send me a check to raise her, then y'all can catch a goddamn rabbit. How about that? Wow. Then other breaking news. Let me put in here. Give me a second. I'm reading breaking news. This is literally just happening. And I'm just like, I was just scrolling on my give me a second. Baby, I feel like my radio right now. I feel like my radio right now. Okay. Breaking news. This is Tasha K. Finally, after 3 years, that bird finally blocked me. Thank you for answering my prayers. And now you can finally stay off my page. I have never in 3 years ever commented on her page. She have always hit me in my DM talking ish. You hella troll page though, wino. Now back to the wine. I have another I want to read this. This is yesterday from Tasha K. She said, "Child, I posted my video of old girl and she ran her A to them lawyers like the child she is talking about make her soup up. Child, them lawyers can't do nothing but take your money. Oh, and I haven't had a bill since November. Ain't nobody draining nobody but they own pockets." This is breaking news. This is breaking news. See, Armon Wiggins, I'm just doing commentary. So don't get triggered. You going to Atlanta, get your cocktails ready. Because you're going to be in Atlanta with daytime T-shirt. Daytime T, I'm going with Candace. Like, why you mean? Oh, I can't wait till I get the link up with Tasha K. So I just want to see how that is. Boo, get my bag ready and saddle my horse. I'm going to Atlanta to see Tasha K. Boo, saddle my horse. I'm going to Atlanta to see Tasha K. Child, pathetic. I'm just saying, Star wants to reply. So Wiley might as well ask what am I supposed to know. Still a chaser, but even I have questions. Wiley, you cracking me up. I love Tasha, period. I love Tasha. I just can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. Y'all, I can't wait till I see Tasha K. I can't wait. I'm going to see Tasha. I'm going to be so happy. Oh, I can't wait till these white celebrities invite me to their mansion for some chips and crackers and some unseasoned potato salad. I can't wait. I'm going to be so happy, y'all. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm invited to Ellen DeGeneres' home for a Halloween party. I'm sitting with celebrities. I can't wait. And so Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry invite me to their mansion and we eat chicken wings out of a glass cup. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day when we eat some chicken wings out of a glass cup. I can't wait. What would you like? Well, I would like the hors d'oeuvres, and I would like a nice cold butter of drinking drinking water. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can I be a little bougie? I just can't wait till I can be able to say something like that. I can't wait. I can't wait till I do it. I'm gonna look real ignorant too. I can't wait. Tasha K and Shino and Cardi B records. You better not show up to Christmas dinner with empty-headed Wiley. Thanksgiving full, but there's always room at table around Christmas. Yes. Can't wait till I get me a yellow Benz. I can't wait. They say I'm obsessed with them all. They say I'm obsessed. I can't wait till I get me a yellow bean. I can't wait till I be in the showroom and take me a picture against a yellow beans with spinning wheels. I can't wait. Baby, I can't wait till I get me a house and I can take a picture. I can be downstairs in the basement. Then I can go upstairs and read some cards. I can't wait till I be able to go in my backyard, sell y'all some crystals and some dirt. I can't wait. Woo, that's going to be a good day. I can't wait. Can't wait. We say I drink about some. I can't wait. Can I have some Popeyes with some lemon? Oh my, you. Oh Lord, here y'all go. Child, I've been talking about Armon Wiggins. He's been content. He's amazing, brother. Content. That's it, y'all. It's all in fun. What's the problem? Y'all talk about my eye all day, every day. But I can't sit here and talk about nobody else? Child, bye. Pathetic. 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 A yellow beans. I can't. Yes, what I would like yellow beans. Let me see in the comments. Uh, let me see. What do y'all say in the comments? A yellow hat, yellow pants, yellow everything. Yes, come on, y'all. We just had breaking news. We just had breaking news, y'all. And I love being on here with y'all. We've been on here for about almost 3 hours. Thank you. Hey, y'all, you should do a panel. You, Tasha Storm, and T.S. Madison. I would love that. I love yellow. And see, one thing about my producers, they said, is something going on with Wiley Lips? Some producer, whoever you are, thank you. Baby, they got me the Cocoa Butter Formula Lip Balm Original. Yes, they did. They said my baby lips ain't going to be crusty. They went on and they bought that. Baby, when I went to the P.O. Box, one thing I liked about the post office, right, and seeing that my name, is, hello, Mr. Wiley, you back again? What's the Wiley Show about? Because one of the post offices, she always asked, she said, Wiley, then I go to a restaurant when I do get fried chicken. She said, well, hey, Wiley Show. How you doing, Wiley? From the Wiley Show. When I get on the phone, we talk. She said, I saw your show, Wiley. You are so funny. And she asked me about Ahmad Wiggins. True story. I went to go get my chicken. And went to go get my chicken. And she was like, let me ask you about this Ahmad Wiggins person. So are y'all really like, is this like a dangerous beef? I'm like, no, ma'am. This is like online. I tell her, this is not like a hip-hop beef. Because she said, okay. Yeah. So I went to go see her. It was great. It was great. It was great. It was great. Okay, so Cameron Webb running for Congress. They just sent me a text message saying they got some good news. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that. My first car was a yellow BMW 320. Looking back, I don't know what I was thinking about. I love yellow. I'm from Chicago. Yes, I'm from Chicago. But you better blast his YouTube comment opening song in the yellow beers. Yeah, definitely. Okay. I love yellow. Because y'all get now I love yellow. Then somebody gonna say, he wasn't even thinking about yellow. That's a shame. The old church ladies had to go buy him a yellow polo shirt. He can't afford his own polo shirt. It's crazy, y'all. This is YouTube. If people make you laugh, they will give you gift. Your gift will make room for you. Hello. Thanks to that producer gave me this good hat. Yes. So we're about to break Mario with the most stayed on live. I actually stayed on live for 9 hours and 44 minutes. That is actually the record of the Wiley Show. I told Nick at night that, and Nick at night said, Wiley, you stayed on live for that long? Yes, I did. But, Nick got me blocked. I can't believe it. Nick got me blocked. While where are you going looking so fine? Mouth open, I'm right here. You play too much, but yes, Lola look good on you. Yes. Oh, my God. Thank you to the producers. Let me see if Nick at night unblocked me. Let me see if my producers put a no. She haven't unblocked me yet. Oh my God, she unblocked me! Wait a minute! Nick at night unblocked me! Wait a minute! Nick at night unblocked me, y'all. Hallelujah! She unblocked me. Oh my God, she is so chocolate. Yes. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so happy. Let me unfollow Lunel because I need to unfollow Lunel. Who else I need to unfollow? Because I can't follow too many people. Who else? Who else is on here? All right, let me unfollow Bart Chicks. Let me unfollow James Wright. Let me unfollow you because I don't know who you is. Let me follow her. Okay, I followed her. Me and you is never for Becky, da da. Ain't no ocean, ain't no sea, Becky, da da. Ain't no. Yes! gotta stay. Thank you, D. I love you, D. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Is she working? Oh, let me put on that. Yes, let me put a heart. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, y'all. Oh, let me go on and blow my nose. Give me a second. I gotta do a nose break. Let me get it off camera, y'all. Woo. I don't like blowing my nose on camera. Oh Lord, Neek, but I don't know why it look like I gotta go golfing. It look like I should be out here golfing. Don't it look like I'm a golfer? I don't even know how to golf. Is anybody can teach me how to golf? I'm over here screaming that word trigger out of the bushes. I'm looking at, she have literally unblocked me, and she is so chocolate. Yes, oh my God, Brandy, number one on iTunes R&B chart with some of your favorite albums. Thank you. Congratulations to Brandy. I'm getting good news. Guys, I'm still looking at Neat though. Let me see what other pictures she posted on here. Okay, she just posted on that. Okay, oh, she got another. Oh, she's so beautiful. One day, Wiley, one day. Whew. One day, I just can't wait to get that bag. Get that money so I could be like, hey, what up, though? Get my assistant's call. I'm going to send a car and you want to go out to dinner? But I think Storm and Rowe kind of messed that up. Crazy. I know. Anybody know how to golf? Send me a DM because I want to golf. I want to golf. It look like I'm a golfer. No, I'm not going to drag her. I'm not going to drag. I promise. I'm not going to drag. After listen to my Wiggins, I'm going to do his formula. You know, you got to be great and everything like that. But you know, my Wiggins said it was 72 hours. Child die. But I got knocked. I got Nick right there. Where did she call? She called Storm a beard. A beard. And I don't even know what that was. Y'all told me a beard. He like Storm wanted me to be his beard. She did say that. She did. I said, what's a beard? Because you know, I'm slow. So you gotta tell me what's a beard. You going to hell. How? Whatever you would be taking her son. No, I'm not gonna be talking about her socks tomorrow. Why y'all keep thinking that I'm gonna be saying all this stuff? No, I ain't gonna be saying all that. I promise y'all I ain't gonna be saying all that. No. I ain't gonna do that. Absolutely not. Aries. So her daughter, Tasha K daughter, is an Aries. Aries. Yes. And she got a mouth like her mother. So Tasha K was right about that. And because she's teaching her daughter how to be independent. I think Tasha K is an amazing mother. I don't think she's a sorry mother. I just hate that one little joke or them going back and forth, they criticize her. At the end of the day, Tasha K is providing a great service for her daughter. So I think she's definitely great. And may God bless her family. Woman feels a man, beard, did agree out of the date with him. Well, I'm going to slap you with a pack of socks if you talk about the baby sock. No, I ain't going to say, I ain't saying about socks. I actually like Nick. She good looking. It's a couple of folks I ain't shady with. Nick, I'm adding her to the list. Kaya from the Neighborhood Talk, baby. That's that. Don't fight with. Don't you come at my Kaya from the Neighborhood Talk. I don't care. Don't you dare come at Kaya from the Neighborhood Talk. That's the debate. Sean King. I love me some Sean King. Who else that I give good reviews with? I'm cool with. Brandon Carson. I know I was a little shady with Brandon Carson. Yes, I did. I dragged him a little bit, but we still cool. Impressive Channel. Chronicle Speaks. Daytime Tea Time. Well, no, I'm a little shady with Daytime Tea Time. But I don't go too far with Daytime Tea Time. I say a little stuff. But it's a couple of folks I don't. But like Carl's number one. I don't do that. And Malago Grams, I like her. I like her. My best friend is Aries, and they be brutal. Mob Radio is another good person. You ain't going to see me. I learned my lesson with her. I generally like her. And I went too far. And again, I went too far laughing about the kid thing, and I had to stop. And I apologize. And I love the fact that we talked as grown privately. This is why I respect. While y'all trigger me again, Conscious TV, Sean Bradley, like those people, I actually like them both. I used to be shady with Sean, but he's cool people. His people got the bag, okay? Conscious TV, I love that brother. Gorgeous, delicious, love him. You should do. But oh my gosh, those are the people. Those are the people. They say you should do a PO box unboxing one day so we can see what you got. I just wear it, right? This watch from the PO box, hat from a producer, the shirt. Only thing that I got was the glasses and my beautiful skin. And the skin stuff right here, like Shade Creation, baby. One thing about Shade Creation, she do send the stuff on time. She send the priority mail. And the products that she got, oh my gosh, I don't think I can take this on the plane because it's like too big. But this stuff smells good. This lotion stuff, when I tell you, these soaps, my roommate say, where do you get them products from? Shay's Creations. Baby, them stuff, like, absolutely gorgeous. Like, even my mother said, where do you get the product? I'm going to have to give her some products and send to her house because I can't take all this up on the plane because I do want my mom to have her skin. Because she said, well, your skin looks so good. Thank you, mommy. I love my mommy. One of the only people to admit when you did wrong. Yes. Well, I did her wrong, and I was so wrong with that. And I called my radio early in the morning because I was hurt because I was wrong. And I heard it, and I called her on Instagram. And that's the one thing that I wish for the my weeks, but we can't get that way. We used to talk on the phone, but now it's online. But me and her, we talk early in the morning. I did my morning show, and she called into the show, and it was good selling. That's what I call realness. That outside of the audiences, sometimes it's okay to call privately. It's fine. Yeah, call private, and we talk to each other offline. That was what I told you to do in the first place. Call her. You said I was being messy. With me, it's had to soak in my brain, but you did tell me that. Thank you, Sal, for telling me. I listened to your advice. I'll there wait if it happens. Oh Lord, now they're going to send golf clubs to your mailbox. Yes, because I gotta be careful what I be saying. Because I said Pringles, and so me and my roommate was joking about the Pringles. Next thing you know, I'm thinking like somebody said it be something like a flat screen. They sent me so many Pringles. I said, wait a minute. Somebody sent me a Keurig. Can they be listening? What he said? What is he saying? All I need is more 2XL shirts. Just keep it because I love to wear shirt. Yellow. I love the shirt because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I'm going to have to see it and believe it. So I don't know, Wiley. Does she deliver internationally? Yes, I think in the UK. The UK. I think she does internationally. You gotta call that number with Shay's Creation. So what I'm gonna do is the number that she have, you can call her number. I'm gonna let it scroll below, and you can call. In the promo code, you use the promo code Wiley, and we're gonna do a show Saturday. So because y'all be having questions and stuff, and please bring y'all questions. Oh, Saturday, I gotta be back in the hotel room to do the show. They said, well, you say now in about 2 days you're gonna bring up with them. No, I'm not. You keep pushing it. You say this to everybody. Well, not everybody. I'll be there if that happens. But yeah, so I said I do want to go golfing. I do want to experience that because they said wealthy people and rich people go golfing. So I want to go golfing. A yellow biz with spinning wheels. Yeah, I fully love that. You know, you just never know. Like I said, like I said, y'all don't believe me. One day somebody gonna cut a check. They're gonna pay off my library fees. They're gonna invest in the Wiley Show. They're going to have a meeting. They're gonna summons me to a meeting. It is gonna be private. They're like, "Hello, Mr. Wiley. My name is such and such and such. I work with such and such. We want to fly you down and such. Want to meet you. And it's gonna be somebody. They're gonna drive me up to their mansion and their beautiful office." And it's gonna be a conversation, baby. This is how I think. This is how my mind works. It was like, "Hey, Wiley, I love your show. You are an amazing talent. Do you drink? No, ma'am. I was just like, water? Yes, bring him, Jeffrey, bring him some water. And I sit down with water. They're going to sit down. I've been watching you forever, Wiley, and you just never know who is watching you, young man. I've been watching you forever. We want to invest in the show. We heard about the library. Oh, how much the library fees? Hold on, let me tell you. I think the library fees is down to $9,000. It's down. The library fees down to $9,000. I think it's down to $9,000 down to $9,000. But one day somebody's gonna cut that check and pay it off, and they say, "Here you go, son. Do this for the show. Camera equipment. This is gonna help me, and it's gonna be a blessing." And they're gonna tell me, "Don't tell nobody I did this, but I love watching your show." And I'm gonna be like, "You watch me, but you got all of this." Because right now, y'all creeping, y'all watching me right now in y'all beautiful mansion, and you just got money. It's just money. Just you don't know what to do with it. You just got it. And you just one of those kids grown, they got what they got, and you look at that Wiley, and you Googling me, should I pay this for Wiley? And you're gonna do it. You having dreams to do it. Some of y'all, it's gonna happen. And I just know it's gonna happen for me. I just know it. Because I want to be out of debt, y'all. 9,000. That's how much it is. Look at y'all saying. Look at y'all saying. Wait, somebody said 9,000. Oh, hell no. If you ain't got it, it's going to be that. But if you got it, that ain't nothing but just blink. Pay it off. And somebody can just pay it directly. Like, here we go. This is for Wiley fees. It's completely a big old company could be dead. And I know it's going to happen for me because I want to be out of debt, y'all. I want to be free. I want to be free. That's what I want to be. Just please let me be debt free. But it's going to happen. I'm putting that energy out there because I need the help. I'm not going to say it. I don't need for I get me a new Benz. I want the debt to pay it off and all that. So I can be free to just fly like a bird. Also saying opinionated with Side of Shade. You got Wiley looking good. Yes, she do. I love opinionated with Side of Shade. She got good taste. She got amazing taste. I wish I had that. Okay. But it's going to happen, though. Now you're about to take by Jeffrey Reed. Sorry about Jeffrey. It's just going to happen because it's some people that watch this show. They're going to invest in Wiley. I can't wait because I could be free. I felt that because I sense it happening. I sense it going to happen for me. I sense it's going to happen for me because I need it, because I want to be free. Because the mistake that I made in the library, I was mentally unstable. I was not there, And then when I was in that courtroom, he said, "Oh my gosh, you have to pay all of these thousands of dollars? Oh my gosh." And I said, "Sir," I don't know what it is. We negotiated that. And because at first they wanted $30-something thousand. We negotiated it down to $13,000. And so we paid it down to about $9,000. It's down to like $9,000. So, and I don't worry about it, you guys. I used to cry about it every day. I used to cry. I used to be so scared. Like, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to prison forever. I'm going to prison." And he used to have me crying every single day. Yeah, he did. He said that's a lot of money. He said, and I said, "Sir," I told the lawyer that I looked at the white lawyer because my other lawyer could not make it for that particular day. So another lawyer came and I looked in his eye and I said, "Sir, I'm gonna do everything in my power to pay it every month because I was wrong." I said every day I'm gonna try my best, to pay it every month so I can be done with this. And I said to the judge, "Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for the courts. God bless you all." And I left, and I just keep every payment up, and I just do what I have to do. Yes, it'd be a strain because I'm like, oh my gosh, if I get through paying all of this back, $13,000 to the library in county, $5,000 I had to pay to my attorney. So all together, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about almost $18,000, but legal fees and debt restitution and everything else, all other fees that I'm paying back to the state. And it's just, it is what it is, I've got it better because I said, if someone gave you would you pay the fee straight away or put it somewhere? I would pay it straight away. I would pay that off. I want that out of my life. I want that gone. That would be paid off. Somebody would get that will be gone because I want that gone. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like owing people like something like that. That's a serious matter. I want to pay that completely off, y'all. But I keep doing the show, put a smile on my face, and I keep doing the show, y'all. Every single day I get up here and do the show. You all don't understand. You're looking good, skin glowing, and you're putting on consistent content. You got this, Wiley. I remember, I don't understand the library fees. Sorry, I'm from the UK. Now, with the library fees, it was because of property damage. And due to the fact of me not going to prison, of being charged and convicted of a felony, I had to pay the library. You know, the agreement was you pay them back for the damages, and then we drop all the charges. We drop the charges. Once you pay us back, we drop the charges. You don't get a felony on your record. We dropped the charges, and because that was a beautiful deal, because what it could have been, you go to jail, or it could have been, you know what I'm saying? So I thank God for that. That was a sweet deal, and and I thank God for that because it made me work stronger and harder and everything. And when I used to be so, like I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to cry and I had to go to court. They would do continuance. You go back to court. They would do continuance, go back, and you just don't know. As I'm going to jail. Yeah, because I was charged with a felony. Baby, they charged me with a felony. Anything over a certain amount of money is a felony. I was charged in the state of Texas. Once you become a black man and a felon, your life is pretty much over. It's hard to get things. We should pitch in another black man got a record. Judge Fire, that's what a good deal. Felony charge to be on your records forever. Right. So I got to pay it back. So when people talking about, look at me, Wiley, I don't complain to the people that send me your bank statements. I have no, you can send it to it. But I look at it like, okay, I see it. But I just thank God for the show. But it's been a journey, you ladies and gentlemen. It's been a journey. I mean, get on the street deal. And around could tell the tale. Absolutely. And I'm here providing content. I was on the phone. My lawyer made a pretty good deal. And I said, but can we negotiate down lower than that? He said, Wiley, this is the best it's going to be. Do you want this over with? He said, it's the best. Because at first it was $30-some thousand they wanted. And then we got it down to, I think, to like 13,000. And then now it's down to like $9,000. Stuff that I have been paying, and it's an experience. It taught me to be a better man. It taught me not to judge people that's on parole, probation, went to jail, in prison. I have a better respect for the criminal justice, a better perspective now of the criminal justice field, the system. I've and maybe God let me go through this for this show, and now I know now, like, okay, if I ever were to be a politician, one of the policies what I put in place is to put investments into mental health, put investments into that. It was wrong not to help you. Your case could have been getting a lot of money because you had a mental problem, and that one didn't help you. I wish I'd known about it. I would have get you a lawyer with money in pocket. Yes, and I probably could have got a better deal because once the 911 tapes and I still don't have records of. They will not give me them records, you guys. Kelly, they will not give me them records. And I told my lawyers, I said, can I get those records? They won't give it to you. You got to file for the Freedom Information Act. I don't want to do all that stuff. So I'm trying to get somebody to help me get all of them 911 tapes. I want all of that. Give me that. I want everything that happened that day, every video footage. I want it all. Give me the body cam footage. I want all of that because you're going to see it. I want people to see this. That to take your mental health serious. I do want it. They just be put in the BS charge. Yes, they do. It's because I was black. I was the only, me and my attorney, God's my witness, we were the only black people in there, unless the people that was in there for court. But as the officer of the court, he was the only black attorney I've seen. That maybe I saw another black attorney, and that was the only one. That was the only black attorney. He was there, and he fought for me. He did. And it was so bad, like they didn't want to answer our call. It was terrible. I was in limbo. And I told the lawyer, I said, what is they doing? And I told him, I said, is they trying to drive me back crazy? I was like, when can we get the when can I get the records? I want the records. Oh, you can't. I said, is they trying to drive me? Because it's like every day I would go to court, y'all, and they were like, continuance. I'm like, And it was like, what is going on? Over the 70% of prisons are filled with people with mental health issues. When I was in jail, the court, he said, you don't need to be here. You need to be in a mental institution. Because I was in a mental institution in a Dallas jail. First, I was in the Carrollton jail. Then they transferred me to the Dallas jail. I should there was the Dallas jail, and they put me in a mental ward. And then somebody bailed me out, and I had to eventually pay them back. And I had to pay the bail people back over $1,000 some odd dollars. No, it was like more than that, two something. I forgot that I had to pay them back a couple of racks. Yeah, I had to pay them back a couple of racks. It was on a payment plan. It was a couple of $1,000s. I had to pay them back. It was emotionally bad for you for not. It was emotional bad for you, but not for the law. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I know, love. It was not many. It was a lot. I literally went through a lot in jail and in the criminal justice system. And I thank God that I'm still here to tell the story. Because there's some brothers and sisters that are sitting in prison because they had a mental breakdown and because they had lack of great a defense, that they are now in a terrible situation right now. They are in a terrible situation and they're sitting in jail or in prison because of a mental breakdown. Because of a mental breakdown. It's crazy. Thank you, Dave. Wiley Show. Thank you. You know, I will always be here. You are my brother. That was my test and over. You're leveling up. Thank you, so opinionated. Opinionated know what I'm talking about. So people that went through the same stuff I went through. Yes, you're still. Yes, I'm still alive. Yes, the Wiley Show. I got the G-Shot Watt and the breasted hat you have on. I'm glad you like it. I was also got you the mining shirts and the Tupac shirt. Yes. Thank you for that. Because you got me looking fly. And I wear it too. And I wear it over and over and over. Thank you. You were sick for a long time before the library incident and stuff. And that's the sad part. I was sick for a long time. I was. I really was. I was like, I'm much better now. But 2016, ever since Trump got elected, I've been downhill mentally. And I had to work my behind off to get where I am at today. But I was, man, my mind was gone. And my mother called me. She said, once I saw that video, I said, my son have a problem. He said, my son, I hope my son get the help that he needs. She said, I hope my son, because she saw the video, and she said, I hope my son get the help that he needs. She did say that. She did say that. A simple card score for not walking for a week. It was emotional. It was, y'all, but I'm here. And I thank each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for even the ones that have been saying, you know, Wiley, if I had it, I'll do it. Thank you for that. Thank you for the support. College, where are you from? A simple car. I got 100 for now walking for. Oh my gosh, yeah, Kelly. You know, I gotta find a good lawyer to get them documents. I would love that for the documentary because that's the big piece. Them video footage, them 911 tapes. I want people to hear that because I forgot what I really said on there. But I'm trying to get it. And you know, Texas is different, y'all. You know, this is the South. This the South. But I got my voter registration card. I used to watch people take advantage of you on Facebook Live. You used to watch that? I used to watch people take advantage of you on Facebook. You used to watch the Facebook, Bonnie? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I did. So people did take advantage of me on Facebook Live. You are telling the truth. I used to help a lot of people. And it amazes me when people don't put respect on Wiley's name. But these folks, I put respect on their name. And these folks, they would just do it. But it's okay. Other folks say my name. Hey, Baba Shata. Glory. It's okay. It's all right. Well, I never knew. I didn't see Wiley back then. I didn't know you went through all of that. I did. I went through a lot. And it was terrible. And that's why I still get anxiety going to Chicago, and some told me, said, you know, Wiley, you should get a hotel room because anything can happen. Just get a hotel room and go visit your family because that's the relationship that I have. You know how some people have a relationship with their family where they can go stay with their mama house for a week or stay there. I don't have that type of relationship. Um, we talk to each other like strangers, like, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, yeah," like we cordial. But as you know, on the phone, yeah, mama, like for I talk to y'all longer than I talk to my parents, that my mother and granddad. Baby, it's 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Hey, this the conversation. And I want it to be better, but this is the conversation. Make a movie and make good money. Um, hey ma, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? How's the kids doing? They doing all right? Well, okay, I hope all is well. Hey, all right, I see you. Okay, bye, bye. That's it. Ain't no hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. Like we avoid. You know how you have the elephant in the room, but you want to avoid it. It's like you know. By the way, you just made me understand your obsession with Ahmad Wiggins. Okay, he refused to say your name. That's a big piece. I don't like that. While he been on for 3 hours and I'm just getting notifications, YouTube get on my nerve. Yes, I'm so tired of that. It's okay, Wiley. So and the last, see, let me say this. Oh gosh, let me say this. The last time I visited my mother, the last time I've been to Chicago, she was so drunk that she forgot that I was coming to Chicago. And that was like doing like when my family had to order protection, so I couldn't go to my grandma's house. So I had to call her because I was stranded on 95th in a damn ride and at nighttime. And she forgot. So my grandmother had to keep calling, 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 calling. Eventually she woke up. She showed up drunk and she was just saying things. It literally took me back when I was a kid. And I was hurt because I'm like, wow, these years have passed and you still have that same problem. And so when I was gonna go to Chicago this time, I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay with my mom. And then it just dawned on me. I was like, because I know it's the weekend and I know what the weekend entails, and it's a holiday weekend. And I just can't see somebody getting drunk and then you go back and you tell these stories, go back in your childhood. She reflects and then she says stuff towards me. She throws shots. She be shady with her mouth. And I refuse to go back in that type of environment. I'd rather come and see, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, let's eat a meal. Let's break bread. I go my separate ways because I remember those weekends when when the cases of beers come and the beers and cases of it, Miller Lite, what was that? Old English. I will never forget those weekends. And when I saw her, she got much older than my mother had all this gray hair. And I haven't, it was so like when I saw my mother, her hair wasn't even gray. But then when I seen her, like her hair was gray, like, and I could smell the alcohol on her when she was driving. I could like, I smell it all on her. And it was like, I don't understand why you coming to Chicago. I never come to Chicago. Once I leave, I ain't coming back. Just talking like random. And I'm trying to talk regular. Um, and then just some told me, just listen. I understand what my mom goes through. I don't know in depth, but the little stuff I do know is that women go through a lot. And when you don't know how to get help for the pain that you have or the dysfunction that you had growing up or things, you develop habits and you become dependent on a habit. And so it took me as a 29-year-old man to know like my mom wasn't perfect and then she's still working through her issues. And as a son, I can just only be there in support of her from a distance because I know she triggers me, I trigger her, and the next thing you know, we both would be yelling and cussing out each other like we just strangers on the street. Very smart. The best way to handle it, you have a hotel as escape if the alcohol gets bad. Yes, alcohol breath gets a funny flashback too. It's really weird. Like when I see people drink, Well, if she drunk while you were there, please have patience with her. I don't want y'all to fight. No, I'm not gonna fight. I just go to my hotel. Um, um, because it triggers me when I see people go. Because it reminds me of growing up. Because like when you drunk, um, you say stuff out your mouth and it's brutal. Like people say, "Woo, Wiley, your mouth can get brutal." I was raised under brutal verbal abuse, and you develop that trait because I know how to trick. Cause my mama knew how to trick. She would have grown men crying the stuff that she would say out her mouth, and I developed that trait of how to talk about folks, how to trigger folks. I know how to develop that as well, and I don't come hard like I used to on my mother. I understand it, and my only prayer is one day that we can sit down soberly and have a conversation. That's my only prayer, because I can't talk to you when you're drunk. Child pie. Parents are humans too, and you have to mature so much. I believe you will handle it correctly without sparking fire. Yes, I will know how to walk away. I know how to do it now. But let me tell you, back in the day, I didn't. I fought fire with fire. And the very mess, I feel like you don't resist your mindset. You understand. I understand her better. What about your relationship with your sister? Isn't it better than your mom? It's much better with my sister now. Um, we don't talk as much because I'm building like my show, and I do see her. We connect via social media. Hey, I love you. I do let some of my siblings that I can contact, and I always say, I love you. I love you. I do say that, right? Because I know growing up, we had a tendency of not saying, I love you, sister, I love you. We didn't really say that to each other. We just never said it. I can't remember the last time my mom held us and said, oh, I love y'all. Never said that. So I'll try to develop that habit and say, I love you, sister. I love you, mom. I love you. I sound strange saying it because I'm not used to saying it. So, but I'm trying to develop it and saying it. So I just can't wait to see my family, y'all. Y'all get it all. Y'all should be giving me a bill for how much therapy I be putting y'all through. I feel like you don't mean to your mom said you understand it. What about your relationship? Yes, I think so too. If you could talk to a person rude, so you can sit down, talk to her, no problem. Yes, some people can only tell the truth when they drunk. They're hurt. They need to be drunk. Yes, absolutely. If you talk to people that's rude and said to you, you can't talk to your mom. Absolutely, that's understandable. I don't be too hard on yourself. Well, yes, and if you're not getting a notification, you got to text me. And that's like the thing because it's like I really want to sit down and have a conversation with my mother. You would be the person that helps the family heal. It starts with one person. I want to be able to retire my mother. And I don't like it when people uses my mother because like people do uses her. And I never wanted to be a person to use my mama for money and all that. I wanted to be able to be a help to her. Despite whatever we go through, I still love my mom. And I want her to be successful. And I want to be able to retire my mother. I was happy when my mother was able to get her own house because she always wanted it. But I want her to be happy in her home. I want her to be happy. That's what I want. God, I love you. You have such a good heart. Don't get a notification. I want her to retire. I can't. One day I'm gonna be able to retire my mother. I ain't give her no grandbabies yet, but one thing that she can depend on, I'm gonna retire my mama one day. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If you want my email address is wiley@gmail.com. And if you want to be notified, this the number. You just text it. I'll see you the notification. I'm gonna put that number on there, and that's the number to be notified if you want to be notified when I go live. Tell my kids I love them all the time. Never heard the word growing up either because I never heard it. I don't want to have no house payments. Let me put the email address up there again. Somebody wanted. Yeah. But I had to get a hotel, y'all, because yeah, I had to. I really, really had to. I had no choice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you to the producers. I love y'all. And y'all get content. Y'all love me because I give y'all content. And some of y'all I get on the phone with and I develop beautiful friendships. Like my moms, I love them. Some I'm just real close. I've been knowing for Some of the people been following me since the beginning on the buses and the trains. Some of y'all been following me on Blog Talk Radio, and that make me feel good when Blue Skies get on the line. I've been following Wiley since Blog Talk Radio. That makes me feel good because I don't want to tear up because I didn't think nobody was listening to me on Blog Talk. That makes me feel good because I really thought nobody was listening to me on Blog Talk Radio. That really makes me feel good. That makes me feel good when somebody say, I remember listening to you on Blog Talk. For so a long time, I'm like, I used to cry. I used to, nobody listened to me on Blog Talk. But now I got 200 and some odd million people watching the Wiley Show. How do you still have the willingness to give to her with retirement when she hurt you so bad? It's because that's my mother. And if she did not birth me, I would not be here. And God said, honor thy mother and thy father. And I think that's the most beautiful thing you could do to your mother is to retire your mother. And despite all the stuff that she did, to show her and to treat her like the queen that she is to be that man in her life, her son, as a man to retire, because she never had a man to really come in her life to really treat her as a queen. She had toxic relationship. So I want to be that man to show her that, mama, you ain't got to work no more. I want to be that son. Not a son, oh, mama, I got some more kids, so you the babysit again. I don't want to be that son. And that was another reason I didn't want to be that son that all you see is I'm just bringing my kids up so you can babysit. No. I remember you had the cordless phone. Sometimes I forget to put it on speaker, and we could only hear you, LOL. Yes! Hotel would serve as a safe space. You can sleep there, your mama house, or your mama house. Either way, you have a backup plan. Thank you. Maybe your cordless phone. Sometimes we can forget to put it on speaker, and we can only hear you. Really, you remember that? That's right, Wally. She didn't mean to hurt you. Your life take a hard time, people, and all that. Yes. Don't cry, dear. We can't roast you. Okay, no, I ain't gonna cry. Do it to see things differently if you were her daughter and not son. No, I just feel as though that the sad part about for me and my mother is that I wish I would have communicated how I feel about her, how I feel about what was going on in Say Mama. I will never forget that I told the social worker, because I wanted to leave my house as a kid. I said I don't want to go back home. It's a toxic environment. I'm tired of the police coming. I'm tired of her drinking. I'm just tired of this environment. I don't want to go back home. So they were trying to find like a shelter for me. And then eventually the social worker went to my house and she talked to my mom. And then my mom talked to, she said, I know the drinking, it hurts you, but she never stopped. And I just started to really live with my grandmother. And my grandmother, it was an outlet to go to church. And she introduced me to church. And baby, we had to go to church Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, every second Saturday, all day Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6, 7 o'clock, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. Then we would have what they call a shut-in all Friday night, Saturday. We stay at the church, no eating or drinking. And then you had to leave, go home, take a shower on that Sunday, come back for Sunday school and service. And then we would get out of service and eat shut-in soup and crackers. I remember that growing up. That's why, I remember that. Wally, are you a Cancer? No, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. The phone's crackling. You couldn't hear Ish. What? Really? You talking about? Absolutely, Wally. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. Wow, them blocks. I remember I had the coolest phone and everything. Wow, them the days. Them the days. I still love my mom. I do. I do. I love my family. Yeah, Sarah Wiley's a Scorpio. Yes. Terry, those devilish Scorpios. Yeah. And I've been on the hill with y'all for 3 hours. Oh, yeah, you did say that. Yes. And so I love the fact that, I can be here and y'all made me a better man. I told some of the moderators, and I still have my ways to be Scales. Like, I love that sister. That sister's so beautiful. I really love B Scales. I just love if I ever had like a podcast or a show, and me and B Skills before the pandemic, we was gonna do some things and like for the show, and I was gonna travel to her city and but I love that sister. That's my sister. I love B Skills. Like I love her because she's so beautiful and she gets me. She gets me, and I love her. Beautiful sister. All the mods. I love y'all. The reason I say to be skilled, because she used to get up early with me in the morning. She said, "Okay, Wiley, you call. I'm gonna get you up for the show." She would get that call. Oh, I love that sister. Love my sister. I love her. I didn't forget about the bi. I didn't forget about it too. I just got to know about the biracial stuff because y'all gonna come down my throat with the biracial stuff. Yes, Wiley, the cordless phone will crack. Haha, but you'll be interviewing some stranger we could hear. Your crew truly loves you, and it was the best you always can have it at every chat. Yes. Um, would you be my mentor? Please see. Mentor. Oh, you can email me. What's on your flight? You be going for 3 hours. I see your clicks and views going up. It will be this week. It's gonna be a morning flight. Um, yeah, yeah. I haven't been in this. It's gonna feel weird because I haven't been in Chicago and oh, excuse me. I haven't been in the city of Chicago. Wow, it's been a long time. Wally, it's been a long time. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I did say this, so yeah. So with mom and situation, yeah. Thank y'all for this conversation. It was beautiful. I feel better. Like I'm gonna tell you, I was hurt. I was pacing the flow. I was triggered. Really was hurt because I didn't like the narrative that was being spun today, and I feel so much better. And thank you to the power that be because I don't hate that brother, and I'm so glad I was able to talk to y'all. So I was so glad I was able to talk to y'all today. I'm nervous and excited both. I'm nervous and excited. I'm nervous and excited. I went to see a corned beef sandwich from Chicago. I heard them about so Patreon people and also YouTube, but Patreon y'all gonna get a lot. So what I'm gonna do when I go to Chicago, I will be traveling on public transit, right? So you can get a view of that to bring back Wiley on the bus, Wiley on the train, in the daytime, not at night and stuff. Y'all gonna be seeing that. Then of course I'll be Ubering and Lyfting and things of that nature. I will have on my mask. So you will get a view of the city. Virus, you feel like you know what really Ishay, good for you. Everything would be fine. You got this. Yeah. So it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for Patreon too. Of course, it's gonna be over there and you may see some of my family members on the show because I am, they go, oh, I heard about that show you got. Oh, that's gonna be lit. Oh, I wish I could see all of my siblings. Some, in prison. But I wish they were out of prison. Two of my brothers are in prison, and I wish they were out because, baby, that would be a show. Yes, two of them in prison. Yeah, my baby brother, he's in prison. My other brother, he's in prison, but I think they should be getting out probably next year or two. But I would love to see them because that would have been like a lit show. But one of my brothers that's close to me in age, he might come through and oh Lord, child, had your purse, had your wallet. You gonna send me no $10 so your nieces in there? I say, my nieces don't need no $10. You got food stamps. You don't need no $10. So I can't wait. I'm excited. Excited to see my granny. I'm excited to see her. She goes like, bye, Key. I'm like, hey, Grandma. I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama. I love you, Papa. I love you. I love you, Mama. What did you do, Mama? Yeah. I can't wait. I love you, Mama. Yeah, I got brothers, and I got another brother. He's my stepbrother, and I remember he used to come to Chicago. I mean, he lived in the projects, but he transferred to our school. He was like good looking, like that's my stepfather's son. That's his son. So he transferred, and everybody, that ain't your brother Wiley. He don't look like you. He's sexy. That is my brother. And so I would egg him on. We would come to the lunch table. We would eat with him. So he get all the sexy girls. They would all come to our lunch table. I used to hate it when he had transfer out because then did nobody come to my lunch table. I'd be eating by myself. But when he was in the school, all the sexy girls would come up there. All of them up there. Are you going to sell nachos? Your grandma house? Remember that story? I would love to sell some nachos, but no, I don't think I'm gonna be selling nachos. They gonna say, "Are you going to the family church?" Oh no, baby, it's still a beef. Oh no, child. Oh no, I would just tell you that. Oh no. Because that's still a beef. I would love to, though. Oh, I haven't been in that church and it's been over. Wow. It's been a couple of years. It's been over 4 years, 4 or 5 years since I've been in there. And, 4 or 5 years I've been in church for like 30 years. Go to church, see if everybody recognize you. Just show up to a Sunday service. Show up in my yellow polo shirt. Yes. I haven't showed up to a church service and I don't know. That might trigger me. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We should. We shall see. But you remember, Dad, you remember that story about the nachos. Y'all be really listening to Wiley. Thank you. I cannot believe y'all really be listening to the Wiley Show. That is lit. Brandy and Monica take over the 30 of the 40 songs on Apple Music Top 40 R&B Soul Tracks chart. Yep, they all over there. Wow, Brandy and Monica, I told you, y'all listen. Now y'all reaping the benefits. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it to my own one to trigger me. Do you know about your mother's upbringing? What she experienced at the reason of drinking? No, I don't. Some stuff I don't know, and I probably would never know. I do enough. I know a little, and but I pray that she gets over it. I pray, because women, y'all can hold secrets, baby. It's your year already. Try to church again. Yes, it's years already. Try to church. Okay. Don't have the deacons try you out of church. Because I think because of 5A, because she went to my family church, I don't think so. I don't know. I'll see about that because she kind of like messed it up. She showed up, dragged them. They knew about it, and they blamed me. I said, I ain't bring them women there. She did it her own self. She did that. Blaming me. She did it. But I got blamed for that. You want to tell you a little, make sure you back, you need Wiley stay on your healing path. Yes, until Wiley cut in the assembly, I love your beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah, she 5A went when she went to the family church, and she kind of like messed that up. And that was like last year, so that's kind of recent. I don't know why would she do something like that. The church probably think everything for YouTube. 5A, yeah, she messed that up. Child, they probably think I got undercover cameras. Like, I don't know why she did that. Daddy, because she was in there. Daddy. Yeah, she messed it up. Did that for YouTube. And they bombarded them with calls. TSCC, different people were calling. My other produced people were calling. It was crazy. It was like, why would she do that? And she was dragging them. Mm-hmm. My sister created an account. She was dragging her, but they didn't know who my sister was. But she showed was in that chat dragging. She do need to go and apologize. She should. Greasy self. That's horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. Why would she do something? But she crazy. They do something like that because she really liked me. Just because I ain't want to. You should have told if I was your score lover, that would have. I should have said that though. On all that type of stuff. Bring her back to the church and let her sing 25 with the big film with your family member. She is. Making a sound drop, freestyle, just so you shoot it. Okay. Send me the email, Laserbox. She needs to write them a letter of apology like she do do a whole community wall. When that situation happened, I wasn't watching you do it at the time. I thought Christian was supposed to be forgiven. Yeah, but them type of Christians, baby, them type of Christians goes to court. Them type of Christians does a lot of stuff. We still on Station Head. Shout out to Station Head, y'all. It's still working. I'm gonna be on here till my phone down on here. We still on Station Head. So I'm actually about to get off. Thank you, Station Head. I'm gonna go. I need to charge my phone up. I'll see y'all. Oh, how do I end the Station Head show? Okay, there we go. End it. Well, we was on there for a long time. Yes. Let me see. Oh, it wasn't my phone. Wasn't even there. I could have stayed on Station, but I didn't. Because they supposed to, but now she just writing a letter. She did. What did happen? Yeah, she should. She went to the family church. Yes, she did. Are you on Station every Monday night? Yeah. So now I'm gonna go back on there every Monday night because now it worked. I've been on there all the time. It was working. So it was working. So thank you for that. Okay, so Brandy left Atlanta. So I'm about to get ready and get off here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that have donated today. If you want to contribute to our trip and help us out, our Cash App is right there. Our email is right there. Patreon is right there. God bless you. Thank you. We're going to try to give you a great experience. I want to say shout out to all of the producers. Thank you all for y'all donations, for y'all help, and for the clicks and the views. I'm going to go. And yo, looks good on you. You look like a ball of happy sunshine. Bright colors look good on you. Yeah. Bright colors look really good on me. And it does. It really, really does. Like I can really say like yellow colors, like it looks really great. It does. Let me see. Yellow looks good. Let me take a picture for my Instagram story. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. What? Let me say this to my producers. Yellow looks good on Wiley. Let me sit the Jaguar right. Give us something good to look at. So I will be live tomorrow for the morning show, and we'll be doing a morning show tomorrow, Wednesday. Then Thursday, I will do an early morning show. So if you missed it, you could just catch the replay. So thank you all for that, for your love, and I will see you all soon. That was it. I talked enough. I could talk some more, but I'm going to just quit. Yeah, just a great hair. I like color combos. Yes, I love color combos too. Oh, yes. Let's go. I will see y'all soon. Peace.